Here. I think, yeah, we're live, I think.
Okay, sweet.
How
Hey,
you doing?
everyone. Oh, man. It's been a busy week for
Yeah,
you too. Yeah.
yeah, same thing here. Even this morning, I mean, I just got done doing some labeling and bottling. Is just as a mindless task, so it's not that fun to do, but you have to do it, I guess. Yeah.
Where are you at on all that stuff?
And well, in terms just progress, you mean?
No, are you stocked up? Like, do you have all your stuff?
Yeah. So at this point, it's just decanting it, making samples. So I've done that yesterday, and then today was just applying the stickers and stuff like that. There's a release that is coming in about 2 weeks, so I'm just getting ready for that. At work, I also have stuff that are coming up next week, so I just wanted to get that out of the way so I don't have to do that last minute and be overstressed there. So
Perfect.
it's 100 degrees in Portland.
It's been so off and on here. It's like 70, 100, 70, 95.
What?
It's crazy here in Portland, but we're used
That's
to it.
pretty. Yeah, that's pretty hot.
Hey, FJ, how you doing? Rich Mitch, how you doing?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what are we testing today?
Should we get into it? I don't know. Do you watch the live and the StreamYard? It's delayed. Did you know that?
Yes, it is delayed. So, what I'm gonna wait. The audio is delayed for people, or the comments?
No. Yeah, the comments.
Yes. So I'm gonna log into here and then try to read it from YouTube. So let me find.
Okay, I'll start this then. So
Yeah.
last.
Sorry. Anybody wants to share what their center of the day is? And then, yeah, Brendan, you can go ahead, please.
So last Friday, I talked to Mr. Oz because Raphael was trying to get me to buy something, and Oz had it, and he's like, "Oh, I'll just decant it to you." I'm like, "What? You don't need to." Next thing I know, literally a day. That was Saturday. Monday, I got this.
Oh yeah.
And I don't. I know people want to see Inverno Russo sprayed for the first time from me.
Yeah. I'm curious about that one to what you're gonna think of it because yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm curious to see.
I've only worn one, and it was the Roy Sans Equipage. It
Wasn't Equipage, yeah. That one he ended up liking that.
I've already talked to the boutique here in LA.
What? Wait a second. You have a store there?
They no, not in Portland. LA has a store now.
Oh, okay. But I thought, yeah, somebody mentioned that store, but yeah. So you might be able to order it from them there. Then I ended up ordering mine from Harrods.
Okay, gotcha. It'd be just a little bit more from Harrods, and then I mean, it's their store in Beverly Hills, so might as well start a relationship.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, if I knew that, I probably would have done that first. Okay,
look how generous that was. Inverno Russo. Okay, I'll spray it. Here we go.
All right.
I have not smelled this on purpose for you.
Okay, so let's see it. Well, I have it here actually.
I don't think ambergris was listed, but I smell ambergris. Powder, musk. I can smell the musk.
Okay, the musk is prominent in there. Yeah.
I can smell the Areej. You can tell this is
the DNA.
One of his first works. You can tell he's tuned this up in other works.
Compared to the first ones, you've not tried Udzen, right?
No, Udzen's here. So
okay, right? All right.
Yeah, no. So that'll be the second time. This is Inverno Russo. So it's Inverno Russo from the second collection.
Yeah, I believe so. Give me a second.
Powder, incense, the rose is still beautiful.
Right here.
It's a Rosado, if I believe I'm correct on that one.
Oh, he changed his website. That looks.
He's getting ready for something coming up.
Oh, okay.
So there's news of something on that website coming.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited when they release their stuff. So yeah, Ever Naruso. So what do you think?
Rose powder, a bit of oud. I get the musk prominent.
Okay.
Totally like get his I don't want to call it amateurish, but I can tell this is an earlier work. I can tell.
Oh yeah.
I can tell him fine tuning things in his materials from this.
Let me try this.
Within well, Ottoman Empire was before that, but Ottoman Empire feels more refined than this.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's like the same impression that I had too. There's something in it that, I mean, I've not worn it that much, but it does remind me of other, like his other work. Like you said, it has his DNA in it.
Mm-hmm.
Green, musky, oud. There's a floral here that reminds me a little bit of what is in Kohinoor. I don't know if there's gardenia in here.
I think isn't it Magnolia?
Mm, Magnolia is supposed to be soft, petal-like, creamy, lemony, floral. This one has more of a green, white floral vibe to it. And it reminds me, I didn't bring my Kohinoor. There's something that reminds me of Kohinoor in here. Like just the floral
The
aspect.
rose for sure.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. What is it? A rose. Okay, so rose, white pepper, peach blossom, osmanthus, frankincense. Oh, gardenia. So okay, he has gardenia and champaca in here.
Oh, I smell the chimpaka.
Okay, cloves, cardamom, Indian sandalwood, tonka bean,
Benzoin, right?
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I was. I had the same. I don't want to say synthetic, but there's a fragrance in the Guerlain line that was reformulated, and then the civet that they were using there is now synthetic. It did remind me a little bit of that. I don't quite remember which Guerlain was, but I think is the lavender one. I don't remember which one is. I'll have to go check it out.
That's beyond me. I only know a few Guerlain.
But the type of animalic tone that I get here is
the Samsara is the dirty a little bit.
Dirty, but let me see. So Guerlain.
It's probably the Mysore that I smell with Samsara.
Is it Jiki? I think it's Jiki.
Oh, FJ says, I don't know if you can highlight comments. Hope to join one day of these lives.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. FJ, we tried to put you on the last one, so hopefully one day we can just get all three of us.
So yeah, there's a synthetic animalic tone that I get here that reminds me of that in Jiki when they did the change of ingredient there. But yeah, for me it's green. I get the oud, floral. The gardenia and champaca is deep, musky.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is nice. I don't know why I'm not wearing it. I've had it for quite a while now, but
okay, see the bottle? Can I see the presentation?
It's
that's the Flute of Flirt presentation. Okay.
Yes, yep, exactly. Yeah, about the same, and then the top is that. Yeah. So that's pretty good.
The gardenia is a fantastic note in this.
Mm-hmm. That like immediately I was like, why is that familiar? But I love Kohinoor, and then in that opening in Kohinoor, just something that I really enjoy. That's why I was able to pick that, but I didn't pick that up the first time I tried it.
The fruit is pretty good in here too.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's what
So,
can you
so,
say?
so now, if you, well, maybe it's too early to ask, but I was gonna say, if you were to, he's like, nope, you know where I'm going. Rank this. Where is it going in your list that you made, or you reserve that for another video, maybe an updated video, and then just slap
So,
them.
well, there's 6 more coming, or 5 more coming,
Oh shit! Yeah,
and
that's true.
you know what else I got too? I got Atlantic ambergris.
You did?
Yeah, so I almost have the complete
Okay, that's pretty good.
everything. Yeah, and then this Oud Zin, I haven't smelled this either, so we got this too.
Oh yeah, check Udzen and see what you think. I have it here too.
You got it ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so we'll do the first sprays of this on each wrist. And it's hot here today, so this is wearing really good.
Yeah, I bet.
I love musk and sandalwood in the heat.
I don't know if you can see the color here. It's like
Oh
so.
my goodness, man.
Yeah, this got better with age too.
This gave me the chills. This is good.
It's pretty good.
This is in tone with Russian Oud, right? Russian Oud and Oud Luwak. Is this like the in tone with those things?
Like around there, yeah. But this one, he focused a lot on the oud. So.
There's a saffron just really.
Yeah, this is the presentation. I'm sure you've seen that before too. It's like,
is this first collection?
yeah, yep.
Man, to own one of those.
This is pretty good.
Do you like the myrrh in here? Yeah, I can smell the myrrh in
Okay,
here.
I can see that, but it's not the way. I think the ouds are a little bit above the myrrh. So,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Some like what my issue sometimes with myrrh is I get like a slightly burnt suede texture with myrrh sometimes that I don't really enjoy. So if it's overdone, I don't like it. But I can see how I can play with the ouds here.
How do you like that? That saffron is gorgeous.
The spices. This one smells
Well,
really.
when I put my arm down, the saffron's pumping up.
Is
right
this
now.
what you get? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good. Somebody told me that, and I don't want to mention names because I'm not sure if the person will agree with that. That to date, the first collection is his best work.
Well, this is the. So what else is in the first? Was Atlantic ambergris in the first?
No, Atlantic Ambergris was later.
Well, Ottoman Empire was, so
yes.
Siberian Musk was, and this, right? The 3?
Yep. Those
That's,
3, yes. Siberian Musk, you have that, right?
I have part 2 of both of those. And now
Why
I have
didn't you
Zen.
tell me? I could have sent you a sample of the first one to just.
We'll have to. You're gonna come to Portland. Let's do that together.
All right, sounds good.
That'd be a good video. I've been dying to do that with somebody, to do the part 1 and part 2. I mentioned that to a lot of people.
Yeah, that would be fun. Oh, okay, so agarwood, a lot of oud, saffron.
Yeah, on your point, I think the third collection is where he just so creativity came out of the box on the third one.
Rich is saying I look like a different person when I really funny.
That's funny. Oh, gunmetal's on here too. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like this. Hey, PB Perfumes by Genesis is here. How you doing, man?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this so yeah, okay. We'll let you rank that in another video, but you enjoy this one?
Yeah, you gave me enough to get my 5 wearings, so I will, if you don't mind, I'll review them.
Okay, so this one I really enjoy too. It's a lot like softer than. I need to do a full wearing of Siberian Musk because I bought that purely just for reference because I couldn't wear it. I tried it, so I was still new to the whole collecting things and actually rare and exotic ingredients like this. So when I first received the samples, the first thing that I did for Siberian Musk, I sprayed all over the place. Then it hit me, it was so funky. And I took a shower, the thing won't go away. So
Yep.
so I had to ask request to work from home the next day because I didn't want to go to the office smelling like
Wow.
it was that strong. So since then I haven't worn it. Like
So
I've sprayed it on paper, but
that's my problem with Siberian musk is it's too loud compared to Russian musk. Have you
Mhm.
tried Russian musk?
Oh yeah. That's a lot more
Refined.
yeah, that and then there's a lot more. I don't want to say the picture is more complete because he has that element playing in it. Siberian Musk is just that, and then
Yeah, Siberian musk is loud to me as
yeah,
well. On my skin as well.
yeah. So Udzen, and then what else? What? So did you? Well, if you try, I don't. Ottoman Empire, my favorite from the first collection release there. When you spray it, I'm curious to know if you're seeing a difference with the Attar or the Part 2. For
I
me, it was
yeah,
really subtle, so I'm not sure.
really.
One was, so from what I remember, that was a couple of months ago. So from what I remember, like one was slightly greener, more green than the other. Uh,
Okay.
Less rosy, maybe like a slightly different shade of rose. But then that was about it. I wasn't disappointed by this,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes any sense. But I've not done a side by side comparison. It was a quick swipe and I sprayed it in and I was just enjoying it. But then the differences were really minute, maybe because I was wearing both at the same time. I'm not sure.
I haven't really done it with Ottoman Empire, but I have with Russian musk and Walama in big extent of the
Walima,
Attar,
yeah,
and the perfume, and they're both different. In Russian musk,
really,
yeah, in Russian musk, it just wears more dense and not as vibrant. And you want a ship ray to explode in sillage, right? That's the point of a
mm-hmm.
ship ray. And the Attar doesn't seem to. It just seems to flatten, and it's really syrupy and dense. It's the same ingredients, but
Okay.
it just wears more
The concentration is
dense.
like alcohol opening sometimes.
Yeah,
Okay,
the alcohol really opens it up. And Walama, the opposite. I need that dense. Like I will not live without that Attar. I
so you
love the
prefer the
perfume
Attar. So
in
that's what I
Walama.
okay,
Yeah.
so that's what I did. So the first time I tried Walima sample from where was it? Lucky Scent. I didn't quite understand it. On my skin, it did something funky, so I dismissed it. And then later on, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's because I'm not used to the type of florals that is using it. So I ended up grabbing the Attar, but I've not tried it yet.
Oh,
So
let's do it.
so I'm excited to try that and then seeing if my impression of it changed or not. But that was the perfume. This is the Attar.
Is there oak moss in this Russo? I didn't look at the ingredients. I'm getting
Let me check.
mossy.
Might be my yeah, because there's something green in Inverno Russo, right? I'm wondering if that with the musk.
It's brightening up
I
right
see what
now.
you mean. Is giving you that feel there.
Betel leaf is what's in there. I just looked it up.
Okay,
I don't know what that
I'm
is.
not familiar with that. Whoa, that is dark.
Yeah, it's heady. It's heady.
Okay, I know what. There's a floral that is textured in it.
Champaca.
Yeah, that I'm learning to love.
Yeah, that was instant love for me.
Oh wow, okay, that's way different. Like I'm not hit with like the florals that I got when I tried the spray. They were too dense and then too. I don't
Yeah.
know if indolic is the word, but
Heady. They're very heady.
yeah, I get something that is musky, slightly sweet in here though, but on like a thin layer on top of those florals. It's not as abrasive as what I tried like how many years ago? It was like maybe a year ago or more. When was it released? It must have been a long time.
I think it's amazing. What's everybody's scent of the day? We got quite a few people in here.
Oh yeah, I saw somebody mention Bois d'Argent. That might have been um, Rich. Was it Rich that said that?
Oh, check out Jonathan. He's sampling Russian oud and oud luwak.
Oh wow, both at the same time, huh? Yeah, Rich is wearing Bois d'Argent. Nicholas is wearing Slumber House. Is it Bach? How do you pronounce that?
Josh says to pronounce it any which way you want.
Okay.
So I called it Baku once.
Baku.
Just when I want to tell a couple people the Baku.
Rich, you need to get on Areej, at least sample.
Have you tried Bach from Slumber House?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I've only tried the one with goat hair in it.
I'm gonna have to. Oh, that's Nusabet.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yep. That's the name.
That's different from everything he does. So Bach,
Really?
I need to get some of that to you, and then I want you to compare it to Savant Nova.
Oh really? Oh yeah. I remember your video. I did watch that, and then I saw your comment on that.
And yeah, I mean, buy a natural oud, put a trot oud, and then put the Bach over it, and then compare the Savant Nova. Not the same, but for the price difference, I like it's richer experience to me.
Dude, I think I'm regretting not getting a full bottle of Walima.
Well, you have the Attar though, right? I would take the Attar any day.
Yeah. Or more of this, because that's what 3 ml. Was it 2.5 or 3 ml? That will last me a while. I can't even put a dent on my fragrances. I don't know why I'm thinking about that.
Well, and Walima is going to be made. That's like probably his only one that will continue on.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's really good. I don't know how I'll pronounce it. Is he Jeffrey?
Oh, Jeff, he's in here. Nice.
Okay,
hey,
yep. He's wearing Henley bourbon. Actually, yummy. Gino sent me Bloodline. Oh. And then in that, I think there's bourbon too. And I initially bought his sample set, but it didn't have bourbon in it. So I'm really excited to try that. I already tried Bloodline, and then is amazing. It's really well done.
I mean, the power of doing your own ingredient, right? You just can't match it.
Yeah. So I have to wait for next year. You guys were lucky to grab a bottle.
30 seconds.
I know. Gone. This is like over.
That was nuts.
Like overbooked. Yeah.
That was.
And I love the design too, with the tree with the two rings intersecting, overlapping.
Yeah. I like the taller bottle. It goes with the tree. So this year's was taller bottle. Last year's was his normal bottle.
Yeah. Walima is good. Okay, so good thing I tried it.
I mean, I'll spray on whatever else you have. I have two more arms.
So do you want to?
I don't want to do Roy Sans and mix it with these. That's too special.
That's too special.
I mean,
I was gonna say we can do Roy Sans Equipage, but let's do that another day, or after you've worn it. Well, you've already tried it, right?
Man, it's so good. Yeah, we can talk about it. I mean, I have my thoughts. I've worn this twice. First thing to work, I put it on 2 days in a row. I can't. I'm literally had to find the boutique. Because you have to buy it a special way, right?
Yeah.
Through an email.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Now through Harrods, they're allowing you to order, but yeah, I haven't ordered from them in a while, so I'm not sure what the route is, but yeah, it is. I really enjoy that fragrance. I mean, they've done a fantastic job with that.
I guess it's reformulated though. Not the Attar.
Oh, the spray.
75 ml spray, but there's a gold bottle, and there's only. I don't even want to put this on a live, but there's only two left. Like that's the bottle to buy.
Yeah, this is amazing. So the funny thing is, that's the issue when you have too many fragrances. I don't remember last time that I wore this. I think I reviewed it, worn it a couple of times after that, and then I even, well, not that I forgot, but I never reached out to it again. But so I need to pare down my collection, especially with me formulating and things like that. I rarely have the time to actually sit down, wear a fragrance all day, and then enjoy it. So
Right.
I really only need like a select few in my collection at this point. So Dembe is saying that he loves Blue Vanille. Blue Vanille was really interesting. It reminded me of slightly though of something from Tom Ford, if I remember correctly. But the way I tested it, though, they sent me like a how to say that like a bloater. So it was already sprayed and then slightly dried by the time it got to me. But that's the impression that I had. But it was really rich, and then really well done. It wasn't overpowering. But Blue Vanille is one that a lot of people really enjoy. Um,
Is that by Henry Jacques?
yeah, yeah, Henri Jacques, yep.
Yeah.
They have another one called Monsieur Bouquet, which is a
Right
spicy
here.
one. Oh yeah, you have that? Yeah,
You gave it to me.
yeah, yeah. I know. But have you tried that?
No, just
Okay,
Equipage. Oh my gosh.
so I didn't have like those Attar dabbers or whatever. So I put them there because you can unscrew the cap and then
Mm-hmm.
actually test it yourself, so you don't have to spray it since they're oils. But it's like this.
Amazing.
Yeah, like a spicy is really nice, kind of gentleman like type of scent. And then there's another one that I really enjoy when I'm in the mood for something that is slightly gourmand. It's called Still. A bunch of florals, vanilla like tones, like a light tinge of green running through it, and a watery feel in the background. Really nice. Oh
Okay.
yeah,
I did the Monsieur.
Monsieur. Yeah, Monsieur Bouquet. Yeah, I really enjoy that one too.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying they're all natural, but I can tell you Equipage. I can smell the projector.
Yeah. So yeah,
Oh my gosh, so good.
yeah, I wouldn't say that maybe they're using a lot of naturals, but again, this is about balance, right? So
Well, this is perfect balance. I mean, both of
mhm.
these are just. This is. Uh, where is he from? I don't even know about this guy, Situ.
So the story is fuzzy for me because I think the guy that was doing their fragrances ended up splitting from the house and then creating his own because there were some weird things going on, right? And then he ended up creating his house. And then the house, I think you can find them on Instagram. Is called Laurent Small or something.
Oh,
Let me see. But if you look at the presentation and all that, you can tell that they're coming, not the bottles, but the way they have the coffret and then the attars and stuff like that. I
do
think
you think
it's
it's as good?
if he's the one who's been doing the attars, I'm sure he's good perfumer.
This is amazing.
I will have to find the exact name. He's on Instagram. The way to order, you have to kind of contact them and then get a price list and then do things like that. I don't remember if he has a website by now. So Henri Jacques is a he's. I don't think he's the perfumer is like I looked for the name of the perfumer, but I couldn't find it until I find this guy who split and then went on his own and started his own thing. I think maybe he is a perfumer, but again, they're not releasing enough information, so it's hard for me to tell with certainty that he was. But if he's doing his own thing, I'm guessing he is. So
Yeah. Oh, I would have to. What's the brand again? I need to write this stuff down.
I think I'm having it wrong. Is Laurent Small? Okay, somebody Drew. Yeah, Drew said it here.
Oh,
It
nice.
is Laurent Small.
Okay.
Yep. So that was accurate then. Um, thank you,
Thank
Drew.
you. Yep. Jamie wants Oud Imperial when he's a retired senior.
I've tried that too. That's pretty expensive though.
Is
Isn't
it?
it like in 1,000 something?
I don't. If it's the Henry Jacques, everything's in 1,000 something almost.
Yeah, 500 and something. Um,
For 15, and then like yeah, the
yes,
30 ml.
gunmetal. Gunmetal saying so. I think he's gonna be on par with Henri Jacques, which like at the time I was buying these on their website. I think it was is it 500? I remember for the 15 ml, I ended up paying around like high 500.
That's what it is now.
Okay, so
597 right now.
yep, and then they have a 30 ml size. I can't for an Atar. I can't see myself going through all of this. So I ended up going with the 15, but they're expensive. So if he's selling these around 500 and stuff, if Onishak is pricing at around 500 and up, I'm sure Laurent Small is gonna. Is it? How do you even pronounce the last word? Is it double L? Is it small or okay? Laurent Small would be on par in terms of pricing, especially if it was a perfumer. I'm sure he's moving away with that. How to say that? Uh, Credibility, so he can charge whatever he wants. But yeah, the prices are really high.
Do you have 15 ml of the Monsieur Bouquet?
Yeah. So all of the tars that I got from them, 15 ml, it doesn't make sense for me to get 30. Um, yeah, I can't see myself with what I have in my collection. I can't see myself going through this anytime soon.
Yeah, it's like a leather and patchouli rose, right?
Yep, there's a beautiful leather. I think there are some greens, camphorous notes in there as well, and spices.
I get spice.
I think there's cinnamon in it.
That makes sense. A good cinnamon. It's not a.
Yeah. Not the overly sweet type.
I I call it the urinal cake cinnamon. It's what they use to scent that stuff.
The other thing that I have here, I think you have this as well. Is a Decel. This one
You,
is Shiragoromo. Yeah,
I do. Do you think? I think it'll be too delicate to wear with all these
yeah,
things I have
yeah. I
on,
don't
right?
think. Well, I can smell it right now, but it's going to be delicate. I think for this one to enjoy, you need to wear it on its own. The oud that is there is on par. At least the way I enjoy it is on par with what is in Kiara. Not that this is Kiara, but it's that good and it has that scent profile, the tone or the vibration in terms of oud that I'm getting out of this one. And then Hasuno is about the same. So for the price point, like when you compare the $1,000 Kiara and then these being around 300 to 400 with Hasuno, this one is a good compromise where you get oud florals, really well done.
I can't wait. What? This is the one I needed to ask you of. This is. It says Areej, but then it says is the this is the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah, so this is the
So you did send it. Oh,
I'll bring it. Oh yeah, so this is for the
I
original.
thought you had some scent that nobody had. I'm like, wait a second, are you talking to Adam?
No, so that you can compare later and see if
I'll spray it on this one.
yeah,
I know it pretty good.
yeah. This one, the rose that is in here, not a red rose, I think is white rose, is beautiful. But
It is different. It's different.
yeah, right, yeah.
Holy moly! It's like better oud.
You think so?
Yeah, no, this is different.
Oh wow, you see that? Okay, so maybe I need to test it again. I
Well,
did the
you
briefly because
said
the
your
thing is,
Atar is different, right?
yeah, the altar, yes.
Your Atar is the same ingredients as my part two, exact same.
Oh, okay. So I'm wondering now, because the only comparison that I did is okay. I'm buying it. Am I going to be disappointed? So I just sprayed them and then kind of compared them. I was like, oh no, I'm good with this too, as a backup because I really love that. So
This could be aging, but this is better.
mhm.
it's toned down, and it's
Round,
got
yeah,
the
around there. I've noticed that too.
it's got the nuances of oud that you want. It's got facets pulling off my skin that right
Yeah.
away.
So
Yeah,
Rich is asking if Areej is doing candles. I don't
I hope.
think
I
so.
hope not. I hope he does any of that
You
stuff.
don't want a oud candle? Who's going to do that? Oh, wow, 1,300. Okay, that's yeah. I think that's about what I remember.
Well, yeah,
The Oh, go ahead.
With Rich on the candles, he does the incense sticks, and they're
Oh, here you
fantastic.
go. Yep.
If you want to get into burning oud, that's the easiest way to get into burning oud is those incense sticks.
Yep. Gunmetal just mentioned that too.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. Small by name, small fortune by nature. Rich, I can always count on you to make the stream really interesting. And then, so the other thing I got, so Kiara, did you receive any um information yet?
So I was going to tell you that I am banned from using the word Kiara for a week. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh,
I
really?
didn't. I don't know if I told you or not. Literally, my Instagram post was only a gunshot at a 482. Give a better response. Yeah,
Yeah,
still no response, and there were some very smart people that commented in there. I didn't expect what happened.
I read that a lot of feedback and stuff like that.
Well, it's professional, high end people that have collections bigger than me, and I know. And they
Mhm.
don't talk on Instagram ever, and they chose there to talk, and I was like, "Whoa, what just
Wow.
happened?"
Okay,
And
that's pretty cool.
yeah, so the education from that post alone that we're all getting is, I'm keeping it that level where we keep it education.
Hmm.
I think sense of Smondi, if you go, I don't know if I said that right, sense of Handy Smondi, his comment was one of the best. I think he's right on. I think it's plantation wood. That's Kyara because it has. You'll smell it, and it has sense of Desert Kyara, but that's where my experience is. I'm done. I have no experience above that. I've never smelled the pure oil. Um,
So
in the background, let me continue here.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
In the background, I've had very high end distillers tell me there's no way that it can be Kyra, and warn
Oh
me.
wow.
So
Okay.
that so I had so much pressure on me to come out publicly, and that's because of my unboxing. Like it, and that's what my channel's about is the ingredients. And
Mhm.
so what I want to make it clear, what I'm really asking for is if it is plantation, just tell us. If it is
And then
this,
they're like,
just
nope.
no. Well, I'll the 2 weeks is this Wednesday, so
Okay.
I'll read the full. It's shocking. It's shocking.
That with you bought it and then customer service just inquiring about what is in it. This is like basic stuff. I don't know if it's because they're pretentious or they have something to hide, but it doesn't look good at all. So I don't know.
Well,
Hopefully they get back to you. But even that, I mean, it's still the way it'll feel forced, even if they come out now and then kind of share that. And then when I was reading the comments on your post too, a couple of people did mention that they didn't have great customer service either.
quite a
Um,
few, quite a few. Like
yeah,
3 publicly there on the post, and I got like 4 or 5 on the background.
see that? Yeah, that's too bad. So
This is adding up to be one of the biggest stories of what
yeah.
I.
Well, eventually, yeah, because that will pretty
It
much
only hurts
blow up.
me. It hurts my collection, but I'm after truth in this.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so that's what I was thinking because most of the Kiara things or fragrances that I've tried, so there's one by East Usac, for example, right? But then I know that well, my perception going in was is probably like a how to say that a chunk of wood that has a lot of maybe resins based on the amount of resin that is in it versus it being really Kiara as some of the people that have had the original thing. I don't think they're similar. People are now using the word for something that is
Right.
the top quality of oud based like relatively as of today, which is can be pissing people off if you have the real thing, right? So yeah, I can definitely see where is kind of taboo to just put Kiara in the name and then expect people to just believe that without actually giving enough information. That's kind of the thing. I have one here. I don't think you'll be able to see that, but this is dessert Kiara, but is the oil. So I have to talk to the perfumer and ask if it's actually the oil that is sent or like the concentrate of the fragrance.
like an attar
Or,
or something.
yeah, or the individual ingredient. But
Wow.
again, this is like I don't know enough. But based on what I've read, I'll like it would be outrageous if somebody put real Kiara for the ongoing price in a perfume. It's more
Mhm.
so maybe they're relating like they're trying to relate that to indicate the quality of the
Which is
oud
the
that
point.
yeah
Which is
the
the point.
profile and then the quality yeah, which is the point. But then again, it's like can be misleading to people, right? You think you're getting the original thing for I don't know $1,000. Meanwhile, it can sell for a lot. So as yeah,
Well, I
is
can tell you this right now, like people, you might know them, but like people with really, I mean, we're talking collections 10 times more worth than me
mm-hmm.
are calling snake oil.
And it wow.
It's many people. It's not one. So like I took this very slow and whatnot, but yeah. And then do you follow Rising Phoenix?
Yes, he
So
did. He did one right. Like
did you see the extent he went to show the proof that it was
oh yeah,
Kyra?
to prove that yeah. Of course, if you're putting the name on it, you better bring it. So
That's the point. I think that's the point they're like saying with these people. Like you can't just go put Kiara on something, sell out of it before it's even public,
yeah,
and then it's not. Like it's not fair. The oud world's small, and I don't think Afori. That's why Afori's never been called out on it before, is because it's been other ingredients. But now when you enter very specific oud names,
yeah,
are
exactly. Then
us this little, we're small and we're a force.
yeah,
Like I
honest.
mentioned to you before, somebody showed me a picture of oud, and I literally recognized whose oud it was. That's how small this world is.
Oh gosh, yeah. Then the ones that are trustworthy too, small. Somebody asked a good question. Oh, Sultan sent us here. Hey, thanks for joining. Press Kid is asking, what is the last bottle you gentlemen finish, and now have to get a backup bottle?
I know the answer.
You do you did?
Lasatan and Aveda. Those are the two scents I wore in my dark years before I got into this.
Well, yeah, that doesn't count.
But then once you get into this, it's over. That's not even, that will never happen. I think.
Yeah, mine a lot of Terre d'Hermes, and then was it Lacoste Boost?
Wow.
A lot of those, yeah, like a while back. But then yeah, literally had those two, and then that's where I was able to go through bottles. Like since then, sometime you look at the collection and then you're trying to find a dent, right? And then you you don't see anything. You wonder if you're actually wearing it. And then for me, my nose is sensitive, so I can't overspray. I
As a
just need to
perfumer,
spray a little bit. So then you don't wear as much as people who do. Sometimes when I see people do 15 sprays, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I'll be like puffing and probably dying somewhere. I can't. Yeah, even my lightest scents, I can't think of one that oh yeah, the only one that I was able to do like 7 to 8 sprays was um Bortnikov Vesna.
oh yeah,
That's the only one. And then we won it. But then, and that was even 7. People are telling me that that's nothing. That's like on a day where they don't feel like wearing perfume. That's how many sprays they put on. I'm like, no way.
I
Um,
did. I did. Somebody counted. I didn't count in my video. Rising Mysore. They said that they counted 20
you did 20 of
in the
Mysore?
video. In the video, yeah.
What?
I love it. Like when it's hot like this in Portland, it's just magic to me. I can't get enough of it.
Jesus, it's like this is just a ball of scent. This is like moving
It's
across
all
the room.
natural though, so it really soaks in fast to my
Yeah.
skin.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Alexandra Bulahatis talks about that. I don't know if do you know her?
Who?
Strange Invisible. Alexandra Bulahatis from Strange.
No.
She's an all natural wonder, but
Okay, I gotta check her
she's
out then.
florals only. She's
Oh, really?
florals and high end and can't be bought out. My Abels I'm going through pretty fast. So
Okay. Yeah, I think I had 2 samples of Able, but tried them a long time ago too. Which is like
starting
okay. Yeah.
Just go to the video. We're done.
Yeah, reference, right? Reference insert here. Yeah. I know. But out of the original Dore, which ones are you excited about?
Well, I kind of want
All of them?
to. I want to save
Oh,
it for
yeah. Okay, then you can, yeah, we can tag onto that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we should talk. I mean, everybody should pay attention to me and Oz. We're going to share some thoughts on that. Some pretty detailed thoughts on Areej. We'll hide it in the middle of the stream here, so it's hard to find.
Yeah, exactly, right? I don't like it personally. Synthetic plum smelling custard. I know they claim to be natural, but that's how it is to my nose. Now I'm curious, gunmetal, what are we talking about?
Tom Ford, Tobacco Oud.
Oh, Tom Ford, huh? I see House of Matriarch. I have the opportunity of a bottle of longing. Jeez. The longing. Let me see if somebody already replied to that.
Where
But
did you see that?
I had to scroll up,
Okay.
back up. Oh, Amy. Amy's. Okay, she mentioned
Hey, Amy.
the longing. Rich, what country are you in?
That's UK. I know that.
The longing is so is potent, at least to my nose. There's something in it that is potent to a fault for me. It's too strong.
I forget about the longing.
Smells good, but
Her latest work is fantastic.
oh, which one? I've not bought anything recently from them.
I did it because of Bonsai, because of the faction awards, and then I was like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
had 50% off, so I'm like, this black sheep, the black goat hair tincture, I have to try that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kept reading things like, okay, I will. So I got Violet Flame, Bonsai, Black Sheep, and Beauty Wood. None of them had that incense that she usually does. That
Mm-hmm.
So none of them had that. All were different bases. She really pushed her work in these.
Okay.
And then I have one on the way that I mean, that's the one I can't wait for overall.
Okay. Everybody's mentioning the longing.
I don't remember liking it that much. I forget.
Amy says she doesn't like it.
Yeah, Bonsai Caillou. It's yeah. I'll be doing a full review on it.
I might sample then. When was this year? I've not bought many bottles. It's mostly sampling. It's just
stay tuned, Oz. It's about to go down.
Oh yeah.
You have no idea what's going to happen in the next 5 weeks.
Yeah, it seems like that might be wow. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I might gear up for that, but
there's one coming on the scene that nobody knows about, and to me, it's going to be the best of the best of the best.
Wait, from the same house or?
No, you don't know him.
Huh. Okay. All right. Don't release the video after it's sold out though.
I'll let you know before.
All right.
This is the collection you want to own that's coming out.
Oh wait, are you talking? Okay, it
No,
can't be
no,
basic
you
as that.
don't know. No, I guarantee you don't know.
Okay, all right. So you'll have to fill me
I
in.
got lucky. I just got lucky to know. So on another note, if you don't mind, like,
Yep.
I would like to announce my new series, my perfumers series. I don't know how, but I got lucky to be able to
Oh yeah.
interview Insar Oud. And Oz doesn't know this. Literally the week that me and you first did our live, it was February 1st. The week before that, me and Insar made a deal to do an interview. And I already filmed it and put in the words that, yes, you're going to be the first perfumer I ever have on my channel, blah, blah, blah. And then COVID hit. And
Yeah.
and I didn't know if it was real or not. His lockdown situation.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the second video and he describes what's going on. It's just like, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I watched that too.
He can't go home. Still to this day, cannot go home to his home.
That's crazy.
I know. And I have other people sharing stories with me around the world. We're here in the U.S. thinking it's all bad, protesting, rioting at free will. And I have these other people that just, some aren't home. And I can't believe it. But so you came on, did some lives, and I'm like, I can't mention Motif as a perfumer. I can't tell.
Oh yeah, before then, because
I already said that he's going to be the first perfumer interview.
Yeah.
So so I got that new series. If you will be, I would love to have you as the second perfumer.
That would be fun.
Okay.
Just share my process and stuff like that. Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
I wanted to honor Insar that way since I said it, and he knew that already. And then obviously it hurt me if I had Motif 3 months ago, which I should have. I would have been the first on YouTube with the algorithm.
We can catch up. It should be fine.
Yeah.
Thanks, though. I appreciate it.
Like, that killed me to not do that. Cat's out of the bag now. So that's what I was talking about even in that video, was you.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. Okay, that makes sense now because I was trying to figure out who else it was.
Because obviously, every one of those lives, I just put Motif and it would gain a ton of traction, And I'm like,
yeah, that's true.
So, and then I'll release part 2 right after we get done with this live. So you get some breaking news.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah, it's
all right.
Even more amazing.
Nice. Looking forward to it.
By the opportunity.
Nice. Somebody's talking about Sultan Pasha. I need to get on that. I say that all the time.
Youssef, my favorite Sultan Pasha. Depends what day it is.
That's some good stuff.
Go through my roulette.
Thank you, Caillou.
Did I hear you right? You have never tried Sultan to this day.
No, I have the sample set. It's here.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm taking my sweet time to decide out of is it 28 or 30, which one to get. Like the first time I tried Aurum d'Encore, I loved it. That was like top of the list. Then I started going down the list, and before I realized it is like sold out, and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
But like I really enjoy his. There are a couple. I think there are 2 that use some type of. Is it truffle? A truffle note in it that I really enjoy. So I'll probably grab that. I actually ordered some black truffle to actually tincture myself to see how it can be incorporated in a fragrance, because I really like the smell. But again, it's going to be experimental. So I'm going to see if the tincture is actually going to work. So
that's so good.
Yeah. But yeah, good stuff. So wait, so is it Caillou? I see FJ say Caillou. You also say Caillou?
Is that wrong?
No. I'm asking because
he's baller. We've just been talking a ton lately. But yeah, I've always said
okay. I was just wondering what the right pronunciation.
It's Caillou. Is it Caillou? How do you like your name pronounced? Oh, sweet. Yes. Oh,
okay. Perfect. Okay.
When's your sample pack going to be in stock, Oz? That's a question people want to know.
So right now I already got the ingredients. I have the concentrate macerating right now, and then it's gonna be about 2 months before the whole sample set. Yeah, because unfortunately I can't speed out the process, right? The only part that I can speed out is like getting the ingredient, making the concentrate. Then the optimal time for me for the concentrate to set is about 3 weeks. Then when you put the alcohol, then for me it's like a month and a half, depending on the fragrance. For example, I have one that I'm working on that is not taking me too much time because the materials that I have there are much lighter. There's not a lot of resins and stuff like that. My earlier work has a lot of heavy stuff in it, so it takes a lot more time to metal together and stuff like that. So that's why those are taking a little bit longer. So about 2 months, then it will be ready. And this time I'm not. I made sure I'm not going to run out of sample sets anytime soon. In the meantime, though, in 2 weeks I have a dual release that is coming up. That is going to be inspired by a trip in Hawaii. So it's twofold, like yin and yang type of scenario, where one is darker and is inspired mostly about hiking through the rainforest. Hot, humid, damp. Oh, yep. So hot, humid, damp, earthy. So I use a lot of oud, indie oud, Vietnamese oud. There's wild Hawaiian sandalwood in it, Indian sandalwood in it. A lot of florals, and then like a green,
Jeez.
like a green envelope to it. That one is so. That one is. I don't want to say is a darker theme fragrance. So what I was trying to capture is essentially like the contrast, difficulty of hiking, sweating, like panting because I was out of shape, and then also having this clarity of mind because you're like far from the city, and then you're not thinking about a lot of things, right? The kids were with the grandparents, so we didn't have to think about that, and then having that introspective journey. So there's a lot of pull, like push and pull in that one, and then there's the other side of that is something that is a more relaxed. So it's more so a scent that you wear at the beach or to relax. So centered around light fruits, like a fluffy musk, skin musk attached to it, like a slight oceanic vibe to it as well. And then a little bit of creamy sandalwood in the background. So those will be coming out in 2 weeks on the 29th. Yeah, and I'm going to be announcing or putting them on the website when they're ready. But those will be available along with the sample set, of course, so people can try, because they're two totally different fragrances. So I'm guessing the people that might enjoy the Huakai, which is the darker one with the ouds, might not enjoy the other one because it might be more too relaxed or beach type of scent. But people have a wider palette, so that's why I'm making the sample available. And then there's going to be a lot of samples, so that one I don't think I'll run out anytime soon, so people can take their time, test it, and then decide if they like it or not.
How many bottles of Hurakai do you have?
Wakai Limited, I don't have a lot of bottles because of the indie oud. I got that when I was in India. So that I have about 55. That's it. So
What's the price?
and I have to let you know after. I don't want to release the information right now, but it's not. So what I was trying to do with this one is more so share the experience. So I'm not trying to.
It's super sweet on top. I can't get over it.
Yeah.
And
So
it's fading into the other stuff really fast too. It's
fast.
beautiful.
Yep. Well, yeah. The earthy tones. There's orris in there too, and then some woods. But
I
yeah.
get the royal spice.
Yeah. Hawaiian sandalwood is in there. That one is.
That's what I mean.
Yep.
I
Well,
get
yeah,
that
you've
spice.
tried that. Yeah. A ton of spice to that one too. Yeah. So we'll see. I'll update you in the background in terms of pricing, but it's not gonna be that bad.
It's
It
going
is
to sell out in a week, brother.
50 ml. We'll
Just
see. Yeah.
watch. I haven't been
Ice
wrong.
truck is here.
I haven't been wrong about many of these things.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, late Holly. If you should better look at the future. I'm just catching up with the comments here.
Holly Oz posted a notification on his channel, and since I don't know how to do it on YouTube, I posted one on Instagram. I think Oz did too.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a big one coming up, a live coming up. We'll give 3 days notice with Instagram, and we'll both figure out how to get it on YouTube. It's an exciting live.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun.
Geez, you outdid yourself, Oz. I'm loving this.
Thank you. You know what the funny thing is? And then this is an inside story because every time it happens, it's like I'm trying to wrap my head around it. So, do you think? So, my wife doesn't like oud. She doesn't like overly animalic stuff, and she wears this to work, and she calls it pretty. I'm like, wait, what? It's like, but I guess every time I ask her the question, she says that she's focusing on the floral, the exotic floral part of it. I guess. But then for her, it is wearable. I would not have thought that she would enjoy that to that extent. Like in the collection so far, the ones that she liked, and then this one, I felt like there was a big gap in terms of her enjoying this. But she's wearing it. She already claimed one. Well, everything that I do, I keep at least two bottles, one for me and one for her. And then she already claimed a bottle and she's trying to negotiate another one. I told her no.
Of the 55?
No. So I take it out before I give the
Oh,
number.
okay. Okay.
So yeah, so that's after. Yeah.
Yeah, you have no clue. It's going to be less than a week. It's good.
That's a
Hey, Will.
compliment.
Hey, Will.
Hey, Will, thanks for joining.
Well, oud perfumes need to change composition, and that's what this is. How did you like Rasa? Did she like Rasa? Your wife?
Yeah. She enjoyed that. Like
Yeah.
the hand there, like the pairing with the oud with the subtle sweet tones is just perfect. It is not loud.
Right.
Yeah, and it's easy to enjoy too.
Yeah. I mean, just perfumers learning what oud, because oud does so much for you if you let it
Yeah,
do so much for you and complement it. I've
yeah.
ran into people not trying to like add florals that the oud already has, and I'm like, don't.
Oh yeah, like that
There's no point.
like
The oud has
wider
that.
overlapping. Yeah,
So you have to be very uh, diligent on what you choose to pair with oud. I found,
yeah.
but if you
It's like
do, there's so many like Oris. I can't believe how good Oris works with oud.
mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Like oh yeah, especially if you have earthy tones attached to it too. Is yeah, works really well. So Rich
Did
is
you see?
asking. Oh, go ahead.
Did you see Caillou's question? I better be one of the 55.
Oh, is yeah. There will be samples. So take your time, guys.
Yeah, take your time. They'll be gone.
Oh, Brandon. Rich is asking, yes. So, Rich, so I had an issue with DHL shipping internationally, asking people to pay absurd amount of money to get their packages. So I'm switching to a different carrier. And then so far, I'm going to update the website because I got new pricing recently. So I'm going to put back international shipping on the website. It shouldn't be that bad. I think with DHL, I was able to get it down to about 30 with This one, when we talked on the phone, the quote that we had was 25, but then they might be able to lower it a little bit
Good.
more. So if I can get it 25 or less, then I think that will work. And then it's up to five kilos. So for people that are ordering couple, it makes sense. One, I don't know. International shipping right now is uh, just issues.
Well, we both saw that with Ikram. Oh my goodness. I
Oh
felt
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
bad.
exactly. Yeah. So because you tried, and I called around, and then everybody was giving me absurd quotes for that. Finally found a good one, and I was able to send it. Um, yeah, international shipping right now, like knows no, it's just saying that too. It's just a mess right now. Oh, a sample pack actually, that one might be that one is like usually around $13, $10 to $13 for international shipping. So that's
That's
not that bad.
cheap. That's really
Yeah.
good compared because just for me to mail in the US is over $5 now. Like one
Hmm.
little vial.
Yeah.
Hey
So yeah,
Sergio.
for the samples, that's a lot better. So I'm curious to know any best discoveries recently, like a fragrance that you really enjoyed that if you're wearing during the summer. For me, it seems like it's been this Dicel. It's like that's all I've been wearing. I have a lot of them, so I kind of rotate and wear them. They're easy to wear, and then by hour 5 or 6, they're pretty much close to the skin, so I can go about my day doing stuff. Especially when I'm in the lab and I don't want any uh, interactions there. So for me, it's been more Giselle stuff that I've been wearing.
I'm trying to
Oh,
look for
Caillou,
mine.
wow. Oh well, yeah, well, we're twins there. He's been enjoying Dicella as well. Brendan, what have you? Well, you test a lot too, so
Yeah, I've been Amular is my biggest surprise, and I talked about that in the 2020 video. Like if you look at the notes, it's like three kinds of ouds, musk, all this stuff, but the citrus wears like the entire wearing, so it like just
just like the
keeps it
juice,
cool. I've been loving that one.
really
Rising
nice.
Mysore, of course.
Of course, yeah. Ashrak, you got to be kidding me. So you remember we did a stream a long time ago, and then Ashrak mentioned that he's originally were stuck somewhere.
Oh yeah,
He still hasn't received them. I said, how many months now? That's crazy.
that was the Atars, right?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. That wow. Luckily, you have a large collection, so you can be try to distract yourself in the meantime. But that's crazy. Soma by Not Perfume. Okay, yes, that's another good one. Gunmetal. Gunmetal is he. It is crazy. Like she was able to go through like a well, not really. I guess. Are you a Nova sprayer? It's like 30 ml down, looking for 100 ml now.
On dessert.
Yeah, I should be able to go through a 33 ml, right? Still hasn't happened.
Salted green mango is easy to wear in the summer. I would
So the green
personally
mango is probably at the top of
try
my
it.
summer wish list. Okay, pretty cool.
Have you tried that one yet, Oz?
No, not yet. I'm about to order a sample set of his work to see. I think you did an overview on was it the newer one?
Their summer collection I did, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I've tried salted green mango. It's well, everybody's covered it. It's upfront, easy summer fragrance.
Okay. I needed that rising my sword. They're going to make it again. Oh, gotta ask him. I don't know. They, aren't they coming up with something? They keep saying wait, they keep saying next month and next month and next month, but I guess
India shut down completely.
yeah, yeah, that's what I noticed. Actually, I bought some materials there. I was surprised that it actually came quickly, but they actually blocked the package again, DHL, of course. Um, and then I called. They told me an invoice was missing. Then after the phone call, they sent me an email saying no, nothing is missing. It got stuck there for an additional 3 days before they released it. I'm like, what are they doing? But yeah, I can see issues there. But oh, Ashvac, I already said thank you, but you gave me a good source in India, man. I got tuberose from them. I got patchouli. There's patchouli, and patchouli.
You have to share it to me later.
Yeah, yeah, you have to order from them.
I bet you I have the same source, so I'll share mine too. I have a very good one from India. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know if you know this. I literally made a $7,000 order,
Yeah.
and I did 2 days in a row, and they shut down India in the middle of it, in the middle of my shipment,
So
and they
one was stuck.
well, they tried to keep my money, and they're like, "Well, we're still not open." And I'm like, "You literally kept my money for a month. You're holding on to like $5,000, and I don't have
Yeah.
materials." I'm like, "No." Like I
I
will
need.
go to PayPal because you only have so many days with PayPal to fight it.
That's true. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I
Yep.
don't know what they did. They drove it somewhere, but got it to me.
Wow. Yes. Well. Yep. Ali Brothers. I've not tried the ML Ramnarain
What is Oliver?
Oliver. What do you mean?
Will was asking if we've all tried.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oliver. Oh, you all tried
I
Oliver.
haven't.
Beautiful. No, I've not tried. What brand? Oliver.
Oh, that's Prin. I haven't.
Oh, okay. No, I've not tried that yet.
I think that's part of the Salted Green Man collection.
You did? Okay.
Strangers, yeah,
Yeah.
strangers.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna try that from his name. Well, Mr. Niche, but what is his name? James? Yeah, James. I'll sample that soon. But yeah, I tried their patchouli. I was blown away. I tried their rucus, and like immediately my thought went to if I'm doing vertu de verre, I'm gonna do. I know it might sound weird, but I'm gonna do a rucus version of that. That
Yum.
material is beautiful.
Actually, I'm falling in love with vetiver fragrance.
Yeah.
Bortnikov Attar. So let's be nice to Bortnikov. I'm a third of it. I've worn a third of it already. So that might be my first bottle down if I keep going like that.
Really?
Yeah, I can't get enough of it.
Wow. That's pretty good. Oh, thank you, Will. Yeah, so yeah, the really good ingredients is jasmine. I got a sample of jasmine sambac as well. Uh, I was blown away.
Yeah, I only do PayPal gunmetal on my international for that reason.
Yeah.
Learned that lesson.
Oh shoot! Actually, you guys reminded me. I bought a fragrance on eBay. It's been like 2, 3 months. Actually, shit. And I forgot about it. I better go back and then ask the guy to ship. He's
You
in.
paid?
Well, yeah, paid. But then he's in Germany. I was supposed to ship it, so I need to send him back an email. Got to figure out. Totally forgot about that. Just smoking it fresh. So thank you guys. Yeah, it's yeah. PayPal is the way to go because otherwise, yeah, especially when you're doing these things. But so wait in India. Well, yeah, I guess you can request to do PayPal. Some of them will only take uh how to say that wire transfer and things like that. But
John, original Dogman, I have an extra 134 to blow this week on something. My friend, if I can give you the best advice, hold on to that for all the releases coming. Maybe
yeah,
a week after that.
it's like is
I know
it
15. I know 15 high-end perfumes that are going to be released in 5 weeks' time. High-end, not like, well, we know the 5 Areej, that level.
yeah. Dude, wait, is he into those type of fragrances?
I don't know. It's a good time to try, though.
Yeah, well,
Areej,
yeah, I never heard of
I
it.
think that Areej line, though, is there's a couple on there that are
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Good transitions this time.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, Ikram
Uh,
is here.
what's up, Ikram?
Can't wait. I know why they haven't, but I wish Zach and Nitish would at least hint what they're got in store. Well, I've tried actually on Instagram a couple of times. He posted something, and then I started talking to him, and then they wouldn't say anything.
I gotta quit.
You're quitting?
Let's talk about something else. Zach. There's a reason they quit Instagram. I mean, they shut their Instagrams off because they've
Because
been
people are bugging them probably.
Yeah.
It's like just like what is next? What is next? Yeah, I can see that. Ikram, we're waiting on the line.
Just wait for it, though. That's all I can say is just wait.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, but yeah, I can't wait. But there's a fragrance that they worked on for. Is this Zakir? No, not Zakir. What is his name?
Are you seriously going to blow that up right now? Like release this tomorrow or something?
Is it
Yeah.
okay? I'm keeping quiet then. Wait, why am I
We have to be in
forgetting?
line. You can announce it. I don't care. But we have to be in line with these guys.
Where? Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
It's
Wait.
up to you if you want to.
Well, then I might miss out, right? How many bottles are they making? I'm sure people are aware of it
Does
here.
it matter anymore? Because it's going to be before the D&Z release, so I don't think it'll matter.
I don't think so. And I'm sure the audience here, I'm sure they're aware of it. I'm trying to find the name. But the guy that carries.
I can put it up there if you want me to. I know that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Nas Perfumes.
Yeah, Nas. Yep. Ooh. Oh, Bangkok Hound is wearing Walima today, too, as I'm trying this. It's pretty good.
That one's going to be mixed media, though.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see what they're coming up with there.
Well, I think the notes are out, right? Oud and Rose, Galliot.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. So that should work well. Do you think is a remake of the first one that we all missed or no? Something similar?
No, that was all natural. No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I'll ever. We'll see.
Cool.
If that was remade, I have no info on that. But oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I bet it's gonna be through his website. But last time I tried, don't they have you email?
On the last collection, they sold it directly on the D&Z website and Agrosong on both.
Okay. So that one might be through his.
They have distributors now, though, too.
So, oh gosh, yeah. So Gunmetal. Wait, did I send you the crab train thing?
It's fine. There'll be another time.
Okay, I will send a second package. It's pretty good.
Just put it in this bottle. I'm gonna get a 55.
That sounds good. Yeah, it's pretty good for a sandalwood fragrance. They've done a good job. Yeah. Actually,
Ottoman Empire is more smoky, more camphor.
Oh, you think so? Yeah. Compared to the new one?
I don't even remember this note in the new one, this camphor note. smoky camphor. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I really enjoy that. Yeah, if we can get them to, well, they can still get sandalwood, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to make the same composition. But I just took my time and I had to buy a couple of bottles because it's literally like one thing that I can wear every day and then be fine with it. Um, it's pretty good.
Did you buy them when they're in the market, or both eBay? Or both of them
Oh
eBay?
no, I did eBay,
Both. Okay.
but I had to set a search and then just watch. The prices are ridiculous, so you just wait because the prices that they have them listed at is ridiculous. So most people don't buy them, so you just have to wait for the right timing and then scoop them up.
I've been trying.
Otherwise,
It's Caillou's blowing it up. Nas perfumes. There it is.
yeah. Okay, so John is saying this is Oud lemon mint. Oh, Sicily is good. Where? Oh, I haven't worn that this summer. It's pretty good. I do enjoy that one.
Who's that by?
Mancera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need to try Mount Sarah's. I haven't.
The issue that I have, so Mancera, I've tried maybe five out of their line, is too overwhelming. Like it's like when I go to look at the notes, you look at this, okay, the notes sound good. Then you find five different ones that are kind of similar, just looking at the notes and then the theme of it. It just gets really hard for me to navigate. Same thing with Montal, is they have too many offerings, I guess. Bolicio de Victorious is turning into that now too. I love the house, but you buy something at their high level pricing tier, and then if you look really well, you might find something really similar in the lower tier, which is cheaper. It's just too confusing for me.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Bortnikov started down that path. Roja, a lot of these
Yeah,
guys.
same thing too. They can be pretty brash, yes. Yep. And that too, well, yeah, the way they're constructed and stuff like that.
I personally don't like Beaufort London Rich Mitch. The smokiness is too much for me. It lasts too long.
Oh, which one is that?
Fort London, have you tried those?
Oh, before, okay. Funny story. So before, um, I'm sure I'm gonna forget the name. So there's a fragrance that they released a long time ago that a friend sent me. Is called the Route of Spice or something, Route d'épices or something like that. But it was loaded with smoke and spices. I mean, like you spray it and you can be sneezing for hours. It was that potent. And after that, I was like, nope, yeah, I can't get along with the house. It was really interesting. But then, like, in terms of seeing myself wear it throughout the day, I couldn't see it. So I had this pre-tainted perception about the house, and I didn't visit it after they released their line that is popular now. Um, they re-released that under a different name, and I think they adjusted it. But the other one that I tried, the earlier version, it was really potent. I think it was like the theme of the fragrance. It was a statement maker there. Oh, Will is saying gunpowder.
Mm-hmm. I agree
Curl
with
Noir
that.
smells like a tire factory. Really? Wow. So they're pushing the boundaries there. Gunmetal, gunpowder notes. That's interesting.
And it's linear. I mean, once it's there, it just stays.
Mm-hmm. So Hall is saying, could you both please share what comes to mind for you when you? Oh, I think the sentence cut off there.
She deleted it on the live on the other. I'm watching
Ah,
it from YouTube.
okay, okay.
Hopefully she yes again.
Yeah. Tar notes.
Ooh, hide.
Oh, oh yeah, you gave me Hyde, I believe. when I sprayed it, I was like, wait, what is this? But then after that, you still want to try it again.
Oh yeah,
At
it's
least I kept going back to
beautiful.
it. Yeah.
Well, I think Kirtarusi is going to have quite the tar note.
Oh yeah,
Speaking
yeah,
of,
yeah. I think that's why he's saying you can't spray on skin and stuff like that.
that's interesting. What do you think? I guess we talk a bit about that. What do you think about that? Because that's the most controversial thing. I don't really.
I guess they're just because some people will find ways to sue you or bring up issues and stuff like that. Um,
No,
so
he's
I
saying like, did you watch his video about it, Adam?
no, I just saw the note about do not spray on the email.
He did a 20-minute video. The material literally is not healthy for you.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is he because it's carcinogenic
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
that's
he's
why?
like, I mean, I'm understanding like he wouldn't even spray it on skin, kind of thing. So I'm like,
Hmm.
I don't know if I'd want to wear perfume for clothes only.
Yeah. Wait, didn't there was another one? Another person
Not
that.
not perfumes markets like that, but they do it because they stay IFRA. So they put non-garment so they can,
Oh,
because
okay.
she's buddies with all the, so she
Yeah.
sold the UK and everything.
Yeah. 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 Ikram, keep this room available as a Mr. First. Okay, Ashfaq, yep, we'll do. Oh, Rich, they're referring to hide by
Heron Green.
uh Hiram Green, and then Ikram is saying Batem de Feu has a gunpowder note.
Oh, Holly put up her question. Did you see it? So
Oh, we've seen that.
could you both please spontaneously share what comes to mind when you think of oud and the feminine? Make of that what you will. I'll let you go first.
Oud and feminine in if it can be worn by women or
She said make of it as you will. So you go that route and I'll go a different route.
okay, okay. So if you've tried a lot of oud, is well, it's easy to know that it can go either way, especially the ones that are sweet floral with that instancy feel. And then top of that, if you adding other ingredient that have a wider overlapping area with the oud, you're augmenting some of the floral elements, woody elements, or earthy elements. You mentioned Oris being beautiful with that and stuff like that. So it really depends on how it is constructed. In some of the fragrances from this cell, for example, they have this fine, incensey, slightly green, woody oud, but with beautiful florals around it. To me, a woman wearing that, I'll be more intrigued and then curious um, to kind of understand her personality and things like that. Because, well, at least people that I've met or the women that I've met, like I don't see them wearing these type of scent just because they don't know it exists or they buy their fragrances at the mall. So I think it's really versatile. I think in the Middle East, women fumigate their clothes too with um, is it bakol? And then
Beckery.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And the smell is alluring, at least to me. That's what I think. So you can go ahead.
Yeah, I think oud is one of the most unisex things there is. It, you like me and everybody else, you need to start. You can't just smell a Hindi and then you'll never. I smelled many reviewers, popular reviewers, especially when you're used to so many designers and synthetics. You try a Hindi and it does. You're going to think fecal,
Yeah.
but there's a beauty and structure to it that I know now that I wouldn't know. So there's ouds that why Insar has been so great. He's introduced organic ouds, what they call organic, but it's basically oud that's young and it just smells like perfume. It smells fruity,
Mm-hmm.
vibrant, floral. It wears just like a perfume. So it's, I mean, I don't even put it in terms of feminine or masculine.
Yeah.
You wear it and you just get wafts of everything.
Yeah. So it's like
Aggressive, dirty, beautiful, light. It's it's a weird ingredient that just the more you explore, it's crazy. Goes
Yeah,
deeper. Yeah.
definitely.
But one of the first dudes, one of the subscribers liked was Emperor Hind.
Oh
Can you
wow.
believe that? That blew
Yeah,
my
that's
mind.
pretty up there in terms of
It's Hindi.
like
Yeah.
character. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Yep, Ikram is saying, yep, it's amazing in Arabia, women wear oud, rich dark oud, and then they love it, whereas men love rose. So I can definitely see that.
Interesting.
Yeah, oud is unisex. Caillou is saying floral ouds, yep, beautiful. And then Rich is asking if we smelled any Rosendo Mateur. I
I
was
haven't.
actually surprised by Rosendo Mateur. I have number one. And then I've tried number 5, 4. I have number 6, but I've not tried it yet. Now they have a black collection. The number one I like because it's tea based. His blending skills are really good, but it's going to be more your mainstream type of fragrances. But this one, I felt like had body with it. So I've got number 5. What? Okay, so you must love number 5 then. So if I remember, is that the floral amber one? I believe.
What's the brand, or is that
So
that is
is
the brand?
yeah, Rosendo Mateux, and then with numbers, number 1, 2, 3, 5, and then they have a black collection too. And Rich said he got number 5. What do you think, Rich? Was it blind buy or did you sample and then loved it? Ashfaq is saying try Tajul Bakshi.
I'm pulling it up right now, trying to.
Farm. They're pretty good. Where need to write. Oh, I have my phone here.
Oh, he's the guy behind Udict, Ashfaq.
So let me write that down. So what was that? So Tajul Bakshi. Tajul.
Will is saying Tajud, maybe in the spelling. Oh no, it's Tajul. I see.
Yep, Tajul. Yeah.
I found it. It's highly rated on Udict.
Okay.
You guys need to put the links of where to buy these from. Is this Assam Aromas, Ashfaq?
The black collection isn't the best. Okay, I've tried sweet rose, incense wood, and fresh oud. Underwhelming. Okay, okay. Number 5 is awesome, much better in my opinion. Okay, okay. That's good to know because I was super curious about that, but I didn't want to blind buy anything. So I was planning on sampling. So there's no rush there. Thanks for sharing that, Rich. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. What?
Let's check
But
this out.
your well, you touched on that a little bit, right? Well, that you're well, I already knew that in the background and stuff like that. So that you're starting to blend your stuff, right?
I am. So, well, tomorrow I'll put out. I'm going to start. So, why I did my fall list is I'm going to start doing materials and interviews with perfumers and learn.
Okay.
So, I just got my first Castorium in,
Ooh, okay.
and the I'm going to give up the guy's name. I'm going to give up the source, and he's one of us. So he's going to help
Oh wow, okay.
people. He's committed. I can tell. I've been with him 6 months, talking back and forth. So anybody wanting in on this, I'm going to be vulnerable and show my tincturing, my macerations, and playing around. There's some things I want to do with naturals that just aren't been done. That to build on what I've smelled, to build on what others are doing, and
Mm.
to join with them what they're doing. But this castoreum is sweet. Have you smelled pure castoreum?
Yeah, I did.
So I was talking to him about it. It depends what sack you get. Most of the time, you get sacks that are just dry, the beef jerky smell that you get. And
Turkey.
I've got it. I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah,
but
now it's gonna be.
this is a bigger one, and it has a sweet aroma with that.
Oh,
So it
okay.
really depends on the size and whatnot. So it's a relationship with your hunter, the naturals, on what you get.
Yeah.
And I bought a musk pod too.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm trying to make my own accord when it comes to that stuff, right? But again, I'm learning still. So far, what I have, I think I can refine it and get it to the point where I really like it with a couple of components that are pretty good. So, but then again, it depends on what you're trying to create, right? So I think but it didn't print this do something like that. He was using real deer musk, but then now he's using a
Who
cord
is who is this?
print.
I think everything's IFRA now.
Oh,
Of
okay.
course, it smells so different. I am
Hmm.
so glad I have Mora in the old bottle.
Okay.
It's different. It's very different. I haven't released those videos. Just again, it's like the Borton. It'd be like the print files if I did it. It's that much different.
Oh, okay. So we got a Ashrak is saying if you're planning on getting larger volume of oils from other regions, then contact Al Ashimi team. They might send you a large sample pack that are yet to be released. Okay.
I know every time some of these goes, I copy paste all these,
Yeah,
and then
yeah, you have to. Otherwise, I won't. I was curious since I saw he's a trusted vendor. Okay, that makes sense. So I'll. What was that? I'll.
oh, they're oud, right? They do.
Jeez, you guys have so many sources. All right, where's the name here? Oh, machine.
All I see is oud and Santal on their website. Maybe they have stuff that's not on the website.
Some of these will give like until you contact them, you won't see their full portfolio and stuff like that. That's why it's so good to have that relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
Ashrak is using his musgrain, fantastic stuff.
Where from, Ashfaq? Is it Mongolian, Tibetan, or Siberian? From what I understand, I'm like ethically, I'm only supposed to use Siberian. They're the only ones in the world that do papers. So, which makes the Afori thing even stranger because they're using Tibetan.
Sauce. Oh gosh, driven knowledge. True.
I know some people won't even get this stuff. This is good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So far, I mean, yeah, you just have to check the minimum order quantity sometimes and see how that works and then be selective because you can quickly end up with a long list of ones. I mean,
Yes, I have Holly D. The both of those are the real deal. I highly recommend both of those, John Still and White Lotus.
yes, yep. I've had materials from there. That's the place where I got White Lotus is a place where I was able to find the Ruqueta. And then yeah, and then after that, thanks to Ashfrack, I found somebody else that is actually carrying it. It was actually too expensive, so White Lotus decided to not sell it anymore because people wouldn't buy it at the price point that they had it. So good that I have another source now. Mineral
Like
water.
you see the comment, Carnal Flores.
Oh, Brennan is drinking, yeah, the good mineral water. Yeah. Ashrak is saying Siberian ninja families are licensed hunters. Okay, that makes sense. Ashrak is cured on my ass. Oh gosh, we're gonna go back to that.
Oh, well, Will started it. Did you see what Will said? He's trying to get some
Oh,
info.
Will is riling. Who's doing a GCMS? Of course, Will. Oh gosh. Yeah, you guys are funny. I like that.
Will, you literally started it with your post earlier that day. Just FYI. I was like,
Oh
I
yeah, he
have to
was
say.
like, okay, yep.
No, he didn't before he posted on their other brand,
Oh yeah, I saw
Ninja.
that. I didn't know they had another brand.
And well, it's they perfume for another brand.
Yeah, okay.
Then because I knew I mean I had like 10 people just like, when are you going to talk about this? When you talk about this?
Hmm.
And so I posted that night. I'm like, okay, and it literally meant to be a hiding post for my YouTube video, and it became bigger than any YouTube video would have been.
Yeah. Yes. Call for is saying Will trying to start a fire. It's like throw it and then just turn around and then start walking.
He's already dropped other stuff that you missed, us. He's on it
Wait, what? Wait, on Instagram?
right here in this live.
Oh wait, I gotta scroll back up. I know he's hinting at GCMS just to mess with
Oh
people.
no, there's other stuff. He's picked
Really?
up on some good stuff.
Oh gosh, I gotta scroll back up. Uh,
What else do we have here? I learned tons when Brandy's on screen. Yeah. All these Oz and me live streams, like we've had collaborators in here just dropping stuff with us, so it's been really
yeah,
good.
that's what I'm saying. The people that are joining here, they know their stuff. So,
I have not tried Nikolai's Bacall leather. The
like
only Nikolai
leather, I
is
think I've
patchouli.
seen that in Gunmetal's post a while back, like a story, I guess, maybe.
I
Some
think
great.
yeah,
Oh,
I think Gunmetal tries a lot of Nikolai. Well, he tries a lot of everything.
yeah, yeah, and it's pretty upfront.
Oh yeah,
Pretty upfront about.
he's good. Have you done the New York Intense? That's the one I want to try from Nikolai for obvious
A
reasons.
lot of people say it smells like Bois de Portugal by Creed.
Hmm.
From the reviews that I've watched, and I have like a backup bottle of Bois de Portugal, so so I was like, okay, if it's that close or in the same ballpark, I guess um, I might not need it. Okay, Will has tried some from the same house. I like Caillou saying he likes New York Intense. So with the people that I trust here, would you that have tried the New York Intense, do you really think that is close to Bois de Portugal by Creed?
Well, Rich doesn't.
Uh, oh, what is we say? What do you call it? It's fire. Okay, and you
But
think
he says I'm not a fan of New York Intense. Vastly
okay,
overrated.
so probably he doesn't. Okay,
But he's going against some strong people, man. I
yeah, yeah,
think
that's what I'm
it's
saying. It's like people here, like they've, yeah,
well,
I don't know.
Luca Turn. That's his favorite fragrance of all time.
The New York, like New York Intense.
I think New York Intense. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Thomas loves the stuff. Really great.
Where did some excessive research on deer musk and Ashrak is giving references for
That's
materials
excellent.
on deer mask. Yeah. Okay, in the same vein. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, I have a backup bottle of Bois de Portugal, so I might just stick with that one. L'air du désert marocain.
What's up on Common Sense?
It's one
Well,
of my 5 years. Yeah, L'air du désert marocain. I I'm almost through my deacon there. I need to grab some.
Which one do you prefer, Oku du Desert, or have you tried that one?
I don't think I've tried Occur. I've only tried the original. You've tried both?
I love both, but Okur just adds.
Oh,
It seems
really?
like it adds to LDDM.
Okay, but it is being a shadow because of, or is it gaining popularity over?
I mean, a few guys that love Tower have upgraded, so their next bottle they usually buy the Okur, just because it adds more. It's basically the same thing and adds more interest.
Okay, okay. So I'll test that too and then make a choice. Will is saying one of the few times I agree with Turin is on Colonia. Colonia by uh
Rase
Race
Four
40. Yeah,
or
I'm saying 40. Oh, okay, love both. Caillou saying love both. Okay, occur. Just has more presence. Okay.
your fragrance stayed sweet the whole time. The her Kai, which I liked.
Okay, yeah, yep. Um, yeah, from some of the florals and then the sandalwood. There's Indian sandalwood in there too.
Yummy.
You're going to dry down, yeah.
I see what you did for the vibe of the rainforest.
Okay, cool. Thanks. That's
I
good
like
to
it.
know. Sergio is saying, wait, is it? Yeah, sir.
I
Sergio.
can't stand Faro Blue or Fatal Blue. Have you tried that yet?
No, no, that's his most recent, right?
It unfortunately, I love Alps the Swiss last year. I loved it,
Hmm.
but I smelled this and it took all the magic of that one away.
Oh, they're in
Like,
the same vein,
well,
or is
they
this
had the same
better?
DNA. They had the same DNA for sure.
Oh, okay, okay,
But
okay.
I just smelled all the holes in it when I smell Fatal Blue. I personally don't like it.
Oh, thanks, Ikram. Where's the blue paint? That little like what? A blue paint.
Did Ikram get the her Huakai?
Oh no, 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 because it was still
Okay,
maturing. So it's like, yeah, I couldn't
yeah, gotcha.
decan that. Yeah, it's like I tried Sweet's version of a
The
spin-off of.
spin.
Okay,
I
didn't
thought
like.
it was totally different myself.
Okay, is it guys? Yeah, I need to catch up with stuff in there. Okay, so I know people here besides Oud. I know we have some vetiver heads here. what what will be your favorite note? Well, not favorite note. What I'm getting at is like a type of note that gives you a type of meditative feel. So I know for me, some of the ouds have that feel when I smell them in compositions. After smelling the rucus, that by itself, I mean, I can see where you can just use it on a daily basis without anything attached to it. So I'm curious to know what is another type of note that you have that connection with. Somebody saying horse butter. I can see that.
Yeah,
Earthy, grounding, floral.
I've been falling in love with Blue Lotus lately, big
Blue.
time.
So okay, so that's I need to try that. I've tried the pink and white lotus, but not.
So before he sells out again, you should try to buy Insars. He sells out of it quick.
Wow. Okay, I'll have to try that.
I
Oh,
have
oh,
I
go
have
ahead.
it I have it from many other places, but his is wow.
Yeah. Oh, carrots. Wait, Rich, are you messing with me or he's saying carrot seeds? I have the material. I guess I don't know how to feel about that. Rich is messing with me. No, he was
I don't
trying to.
know. I don't know.
Rich, can you let me know if you're messing with me? I can't read you right now, but carrot seed is really specific. But Blue Lotus, like you said, Holly saying that hashtag aged patchouli.
Yummy.
So okay, I have one from Eden Botanical where the funk is a little bit far removed and is more uh, the earthy woody tone, slightly mentholated. Iris and vetiver. I can see that iris, yeah. Sandalwood, yeah. Uh, Sergio, which type of sandalwood do you like? High quality sandalwood. Will is talking about that. Okay, well, you have to test my sandalwood composition when I'm at a place where I think it is ready, so you can give me good feedback. I'm guessing you might have a good experience with real sandalwood. Uh, I've been working on this for a long time now. The core is fine. It's just that the things that I'm surrounding it with, I'm not satisfied at this moment. So I'm still working on it. But
Are
it's a
you are
okay.
you using a Mysore sandalwood or cord?
So here's the controversy though. It's Indian
Yeah.
sandalwood, but you can't technically call it Mysore sandalwood. So I won't put down the bottle. It's just Indian sandalwood. Um, is not as aged as some of the ones that are rare and expensive. So I'm using Indian sandalwood and I'm using Hawaiian sandalwood just a little bit to give it that spicy kick. And then I'm using centolol, which is an extract of alpha and beta centolol from Indian sandalwood, just for the creamy aspect, because the Indian sandalwood that I have is not that aged yet. And then there's a little bit of Australian sandalwood just to add that slightly green cedar like tone, but not a lot. And then that's the core. And then after that, I'm adding other things around it. So I need somebody who knows a lot about sandalwood to give me a good assessment and just tell me if it's good enough or if it sucks. Then I'll refine from there.
Holly D, that was Inside Roots, his Blue Lotus. Whenever he puts it up, it only lasts less than a
Oh,
month.
okay. So Romanzo, okay. I see Champaka, Carnation is another favorite. Magnolia, okay, I can see that. Oh, okay. The carrot seed and layer the dessert. Okay. Hmm. Okay, Rich? You gotta buy the ingredient and then try it. I think you're gonna be shocked a bit, but I can see the effect. I think usually it's paired with irisy type of fragrances or auras.
Yeah, I love Bangalore Rouge. I'm so surprised people aren't talking about that still.
Carnation. Catching us. I can't wait to smell it. Which? Oh yeah. Thank you, Will. Never tried Mysore, sadly, but I love the milky. Okay, so more of the milky type of sandalwoods. Then yeah. Okay.
I was told it's a secret.
Huh?
The last gunmetal. Damn, I was told it's a secret.
Oh gosh. Well, as the thing is with the notes and stuff like that is what you do with it, right? So, although actually a lot of people might think is overkill because using all these naturals to create the core is a bit expensive. So most people will not do that because it's not. I wouldn't say economically feasible, but essentially, if you want to offer it, you'll have to downplay your margins on that. Otherwise, it gets really expensive. The Centolol is actually twice as expensive as the Indian sandalwood because it's an extract of the Indian sandalwood.
Where do you buy yours from?
So I got the Centolol and then the Indian sandalwood from Perfumer Supply House, and then Royal Hawaiian sandalwood and Australian sandalwood from Eden Botanical.
Okay. I bought my Royal from the Indian place I go through, so we
Oh
need
yeah,
to exchange afterwards.
change, yeah, and then compare, yeah. I actually got Indian sandalwood from the supplier that Ashfaq shared with me, and I
So I think it's the
compared.
same one.
Yeah, it is the same. So because I compared with the one that I buy a perfume supply house, the same scent profile from the beginning to the dry down.
I bet you they buy from there
Yes, exactly. So it'll be cheaper.
because you can buy it in big volume, right? The place we're
Yep,
talking about.
yep,
I think we're talking about the same one then.
yeah. Oh yes. Okay, so this supplier, I saw that two years ago, and I was about to make an order, but then I couldn't at that time. Well, it's talking about Albert Vieille. They have an amazing sandalwood that few people have been raving about. Uh,
Yeah, Bango Rouge is a great scent that everybody quit talking about.
yep, and I think well, yeah, that's what Will is saying. That's where Liz got hers.
Somehow,
Amber,
somehow
oh,
B took over the conversation because
who
they
did?
were B by a zoologist because they're kind of the same concept, but they smell different. But B got all the attention for some reason
Re-
after
oh,
it got
wait,
released.
are they similar?
No, well, no, notes. They smell totally different, but
Okay, okay. I was gonna
they're
say
both
it's like
honey based. I have
okay,
both.
okay.
No, B is they're both very well done. Way more raw materials in Bengal Rouge. B is very synthetic, but just it is well done.
Okay. Amber Carnation, Amber Carnation masterpiece at Rich. What are they telling me about? Not
I've
smell.
never heard of Jadewood. Have you from Ashvac?
No, that's the first time I've heard about that. Say challenging but fantastic stuff, especially for instance composition. Okay.
True that, Will. True that. Slow
Oh,
dive.
I see Caillou. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, from James. I don't know how you can get a better honey done.
Slow
Slow
dive.
dive. Oh, really? Okay. Jade Wood. Um,
Do you
Gun.
oh,
Oh,
sorry. Do you perfume,
go.
Holly? Just a question. How many people out here are doing their own compositions at this time? I know more people are jumping into it. Ashvac, it looks like you should be. You have
Ashfaq
great,
is
great
doing. I've
knowledge.
seen him do some Atar stuff, and he said he won't share.
Oh, just personal then, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so within France. Okay, so that's not bad. So I might need to get that and see if it be a better fit. If it's better than the the Indian sandalwood that I have, then I can use that instead, and then use the Indian sandalwood as a background note in other composition because I want this one to be sandalwood focused.
Just to say you have it too, Oz, would be huge for marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's truth.
Okay. So that's good. That's not bad in terms of pricing because that can actually go a long way.
I know. I just put that in my log journal.
So Gunmetal sent me another ingredient that I wasn't familiar with. It's like aged. I wrote a note here. I'm sure but it sounded really interesting. I'm wondering if anybody tried that, but I was gonna buy it. The only place I could find it though was through Afterlier.
What's the ingredient? She's
That's what I'm
expensive.
talking. Okay, so it's called Yakusugi,
Hmm.
but is okay. So only trees over 1,000 years old are called Yakusugi. This rare top note smells of old world wilderness and then precious cedar with a sweet resiny woodiness. So looks like an interesting cedar like note, but it sounded really interesting. The problem is how much was it? I think for 5 ml, it was like a really expensive. So I'm wondering the composition how that will work though. So after the, let me put that here. Maybe somebody will know. But yeah, this is like buying from the retailer sometime is well, it is expensive um, compared to when you get a good source. So thanks, guys. Okay, so oh gosh, Ashrock is staring more trouble.
He's being an ass.
He's like is in reference to when I said that he will not share his composition. He said he's only going to release his stuff when there's Kiara or Keenum in it. So essentially, I've been into aromatherapy and perfume for a long time, but don't compose. Okay, but as yeah, as if you're into aromatherapy, then that's close enough. Yeah, so I can see why the questions now makes a lot more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Ashrock is like, nope, I'm not selling it just for my enjoyment.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm having a bespoke made at the moment. Dang, well, big baller is having something custom made.
Oh, at the moment, I was like, where
Yeah,
are
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Who's that with? Is that with Viero or who are you doing that with?
It's Roshadov. I'm just, I
It's who?
know.
Who'd you say?
No, I say Roja. This is like, well, it's gonna be
Oh,
like, you're kidding me.
it's funny.
This is like, yeah, he's more serious than that.
But anybody else gets very expensive. Are you going to do bespoke, Oz?
Ah, depends. The thing with bespoke is I will only do it if the person is really engaged, right? So because I don't want somebody to tell me I want sweet floral oud scent and then that's it. I want the person to be involved. If I'm going to do that, I want to do it properly. We can talk about it, give you a questionnaire, tell me what you think the theme is. I'll gather notes, send you vials like this, smell the notes, or start to pick up like a pattern and stuff like that. Then I can work towards a couple of how to say that compositions, and then you can pick one. Then we refine from there. I'm not sure if most people would like to be that involved. I find that conversation a lot more interesting than just saying, "Hey, I want this," and then you just have to make up something and then just send it over, and they say, "Yep, no," or "Yes." I would like it to be more involved, as well as a learning process if you're not already into perfume. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
gotcha.
yeah,
Makes sense.
because if it's custom made, I mean, it's something that you're hoping to wear a lot, appreciate, and stuff like that. So that degree of involvement needs to be there, at least in my eyes.
Yeah,
Because I know from some of the big houses, they will charge you $50,000. You have no, you have a little say, and then they come back and be like, okay, yeah, that's pretty much it, and yeah. So that's why I haven't considered it so far. It's just time consuming and stuff like that. And then right now, I feel like I'm still learning a lot. So
absolutely.
yeah, Camilo saying, yeah, yeah. So probably a markup. So that's the same thing. I want to make a fragrance that combines oud and honeysuckle, but it has to
Mhm.
be like a like a like an oud profile that is not too strong, kind of what the cell is using, so that the honeysuckle doesn't get lost in translation. The one that I got from Atelier smells amazing, but is it 90? Is it between 80 and $90 for 5 ml? And if I'm going to use that to a certain degree in a composition where's the main character, if I'm using two or half of the 5 ml, 2.5 ml, that's 40. The one ingredient is $45, right?
Yeah.
Just going into the composition. Then if I'm going to do oud too, then it becomes really expensive really quickly, and I don't want to make fragrances that are not affordable. So I'm trying to find a source, a reliable source, because I know that stuff is adulterated alive. So I have to find a source that has it. From what I was able to find on her stuff, Robert Robertet has that um, ingredient. The problem is how much you can order from them and if I can order and stuff like that. So until I find a good source with a good pricing on it, I'm not gonna be able to release that. But if
Nice.
I can't because it's too expensive, I'll just make one for myself.
There you go. Have you tried Fleur de Fleur?
Oh yeah, I have it. That's
So
my favorite.
that's oud and honeysuckle.
Wait, what?
Isn't that a honeysuckle note in
I
there?
didn't. It was sweet, but I didn't. It was more of the floral musk. Is different, a bit different than what I was able to smell in. Well, the raw ingredient. Let me see. Oh,
Poor book looking. That's funny. Maybe it's not honeysuckle.
it might be, but then it didn't. It doesn't register as honeysuckle.
Hmm.
Next time when I send it, well, next time when I send you a sample, I'm gonna send you what I have, the
Oh,
ingredient that I
please.
have. I'm wondering if, yeah, it might be an Accor or, but it didn't register to me as like
Did
honeysuckle.
I ever send you Lolita from Prin?
No, I don't. Wait,
I have two
no,
more left. If not, I'll make sure that he hates it, but it's a honeysuckle. I love it. It's pure
really?
like honeysuckle
Okay,
fragrance.
yeah, then I can check in and see. Actually, yeah, I have it downstairs. Otherwise, I'll go smell it and see. That one too, I haven't worn in a long time.
Well, Holly D, I'm just getting started at composing. So mine is I have certain areas that well, I'm starting with bike rides that I've done that I want to explore and get the scent profile of and tell the story of that. So that's my first. I have like three main ones where that's my first thing I want to start with. So we'll see how that goes for me. Did you see that question, Oz?
Oh, what question? Sorry, what was that?
Could you both please share if you have a specific intention when you compose? Also, do you have any intention when you're exploring a new fragrance?
So when composing, so for me is like all over the place. So it can be an inspiration from a trip. So since I started my fragrance journey and I started buying materials and stuff like that, what I noticed is like when I go to a new place, I tend to pay more attention to what is around me in terms of smell and stuff like that. So when I go to a trip, for example, hiking and stuff like that, when I was in Maui, is something that I wanted to recapture. So when I came back, when I was composing, my intention was to capture that feel. So the notes that I selected to get started with were notes that captured different parts of that that journey there. Or it can be a material that I receive and I'm like blown away by it. So now I'm looking at the material and I'm like, okay, is the material that I like, what do I need to make it shine even better? So I'll put it at center, but then I'll study the material to see all the facets and then see which ones I want to heighten, what will pair really well with it, and then add complexity. So it really depends on the intention at the beginning. and then
That's right.
that is all over the map. Um, okay, so Brandon, I think the question was referring to when you were exploring a new fragrance, as in testing somebody else's work, or
Well, she said when you compose. She said
okay,
when you.
so yeah, if it's composing, is all over the map. Just taking something like what was that? So when was that? I was kind of brainstorming and I was like, okay, I don't have a true leather scent in my collection. I would love to create a leather scent. And then immediately my brain went to all the ingredients that can give you a leather like scent profile. But then after that, that's it. And I'm like, okay, how can I make it better without taking it away? That's where I came up with the tuberose absolute because of how fleshy it is, and then narcotic and stuff like that can play really well in the leather to give that. Not, you don't like, I don't want to create a like a old uh how do you say that, cracked leather. Is more like a supple leather that I want to create, so the tuberose might help with that. Then you start exploring other notes around the main theme that can allow you to kind of uh, add a little bit of meat or bring that note to the surface or give it a specific scent profile. So leather, you can go like a green leather, a herbal leather, a sweet leather. But I want something that smells like leather. I mean, this morning I wore on SAR EO number one, and that one beautiful leather note there with the ooze and stuff like that. But I want something that is a bit more buttery. So it depends on really what you're trying to do. For me, it's like the main idea starts, and then from there I branch and I try to add to it, um, depending on the vision that I have.
Gotcha. Will has a good question here. Do you guys think the business model that, for instance, Areej uses is sustainable? The whole one and done thing. I have two options to this.
Yeah.
If they can remake it, no, they're going to ruin themselves, and they shouldn't be doing it. For people who are using ouds, they need to build in transparency of the one and done, why it is one and done. So there's some stuff coming out that I know of that it has to be one and done. And we, as the oud community, understand that if you put in the distillations and are transparent about everything, and there's no trickery that it's bad oud, if you actually put in, hey, this is why it's one and done, I think it is in that case. But Areej is going more synthetic. They're going to more that they can make more bottles and always make a part two if one thing's really hot, as we saw in One Piece. I think they're going to ruin themselves if they keep up that way. That's what I think.
Yeah. So for me, okay, so I'm looking at the business side of things here, and then I can talk about my opinion on when it comes to the composition and stuff like that. So from a business standpoint, um, you have to be really, you have to be careful. Essentially, what you're doing, you're creating formulas that are ready, and you're releasing them. So you're not wasting. You're using materials, and then you're having a formula that is complete. Now, that means that when the fragrance is gone, that formula might not be usable again, right? But in reality, and then I know you guys will be able to relate to what house I'm hinting at here. In reality, what is happening is if you have that model, you have to release a lot of fragrances to sustain that type of interest from people, right? So you run the risk of over time kind of burning out your customers, because every year if you bring in so many fragrances at a price point because of the materials that you're using being expensive, stuff like that, it already at an expensive price point. So you have these releases, the formulas that you can reuse. So you're kind of forced at some point to start reusing the same formula but switching little things to be efficient, because your release timing is so short that it is not feasible to come up with fragrances in that short amount of time that are vastly different from your previous work. So essentially, shuffling things around. Now, when people stay with you for a couple of years, what happens is like they start to see a pattern, right? And then they might find that some of the stuff they don't want to buy it, or is getting boring. So that's where I think it can be a good thing for the perfumer because essentially you're creating hype and demand. But for somebody that is an educated consumer, you might see that and then kind of fall off if you're not able to sustain, like to validate that. Because there's one thing to come up with a hype, and then if you don't, how to say that, back that up with the release, then people will go somewhere else. Case in point, the other house, same thing when you take their fragrances, the same sweet citrusy floral opening, drying to something slightly different. That's because you're not able to, like, it's really hard to come up with something that is vastly different from what you created before. So I would say, like, trying to throw formulas out of the door for limited quantities and stuff like that is not sustainable. But the thing is, you always have people that gain interest because of the hype that is pre-built. So you have people that are going to start blind buying and stuff like that. That's why it is working really well for Areej right now. But again, the R&D that he uses in the back end just to use it for so many bottles and then release it, to me, like for me, it won't be sustainable. But it seems to work for him, at least based on the ingredients that he's using. But long term, I don't know how that is going to work. So at least that's my view on it. Exactly. So Ikram is saying it's a fine line. So you have to know what you're doing. Um, it can work to your advantage. I think Areej is doing a fine job spacing the releases and then coming with things that are quite different. They piggyback slightly off each other, but there's a spin that makes it okay. Like he pushes it far enough so that you want it in your collection because it's different enough than the previous one that you just got, right? So there's an incremental interest which each release that he has, incremental enough for you to have the interest and actually buy it. I think that's the trick, but it's really difficult to do.
But it'll end at some time. You can only have so much perfume.
Yep.
I think they need to move to where they have staples, and then have limited releases built around materials that are limited, not limited just because they have just to create buzz. Like that will die down. People catch on.
Yeah.
So a distiller, for instance, I want distillers, some of the best oils in the world, people are bypassing them. So yeah, they're creating limited releases with their limited batch of materials they'll never have again. I'm all for that because you're getting smells you never had before.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to see in the coming weeks.
Oh, okay. So Ashrak has a really good point here. He's saying, so long as they're releasing unique fragrances and are within perceived value range, they'll be safe. Personally, I prefer if people would just release them in generations, right? So one, two. So that's if there are variations, right? But it's the same composition essentially, without any fanfare.
That's impossible. That I mean, you're going to get fanfare with that smaller releases. That's just an impossible ask with social media.
When you realize that something is limited release, do you hoard it or just accept it? Accept that as ephemeral. So when I started my journey, I'll immediately jump on it. The more I learn about these things and the wiser I got with my money, no, I wouldn't say I typically just jump and hoard it. If I can get one bottle, I'm good with that. But if I miss it, I typically at this stage I'm not too bitter about it because I know there's gonna be a next one that is equally as good. It kind of pains me sometimes when you see fragrance, Areej fragrance going for $1,000 on eBay, right? Um, yeah, but no, I wouldn't go to the extent of hoarding it.
Yeah, that's my beg. Please don't buy in that market. There will be more. There will be more. Will Hawks asks, is anyone actually able to buy Kara Zin stuff? I have a lot of my subscribers who buy. You wouldn't believe the stuff they buy. They're
Yeah,
rich.
and don't they disappear in like a second or something? That's I think that's the supplier that Will is talking about. Like
Yeah,
he
I think
stuff
so.
are sold out all the time. See, with that I can't keep up. Like that, I just gave up. Like I can't be monitoring that stuff. Yeah, in minutes. See, so and then you have to be in the know of when things are dropping and things like that. Um, yeah, that is a bit extreme for me. But I guess if you're into it and then you're only looking for quality stuff, then it might be worth your time and stuff
All
like that.
comes down if you have the money, like
That too,
everything.
right? Because it's expensive too. Demand, right? Siberian Musk. Yep, that one is a pretty good one. Um, Siberian Summer and Siberian Musk, are they close?
I think summer's toned down, right? I
Okay,
think
lighter maybe.
it's a way lighter version of summer.
Okay,
Or I mean Musk.
okay. Tried a long time ago, but I didn't like. I when I smelled it, I was like, oh yeah, it reminded me of that. So I never really went for a bottle. But what's some? Oh wow. Okay, he says it as a hobby, huh? Jeez. Ken Kanata stuff yet. Will is just like going down the down the
I
list.
know.
That's pretty cool though. You know where I would love to go? Kanosh. Just to see how I've watched documentaries on how they're doing the guitars and stuff like that. It's not the same as being there though. Um, just for the experience. I was in India for a month, like 3 weeks and a half and something like that. But it's such a big.
What cities?
So I went to New Delhi, Jaipur, and then Mumbai.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Didn't go into Mysore?
No, I don't think at that. Yeah, I don't think at that point I was that adventurous. I visited a couple of people where, a couple of places where they had oils and stuff like that, but not that place. Now this time, if I go there, Ikram is going. Ikram, come on, man. All right, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on your tips on where to go and then what to do when I'm there.
Uh,
I love you. Oh yeah, Nikhil did a good documentary on that too. Yeah, that's. How does with all the suppliers that you guys are mentioning here, how does the altars from Agawur Assam fare in comparison to some of your best ones? Brendan is like, Brendan, you have some of their stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So it's like I've not ordered. Well, the only thing I've ordered from him was soap, like the Mysore soap.
I didn't know they had it. I bought it from Amazon.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, 1888.
Did
Right?
have you been into Mellifluence yet?
No, not yet. They're good.
Well, you need to get to know him for materials. He sells materials too, and
Not
he's
just.
real.
I think it was just oud. No,
No,
really.
no.
Okay.
He does all sorts of stuff. He's a really humble, good guy.
Okay.
You need to know him, like personally.
Let's see.
Abdullah is a really good guy.
No. Oh, somebody mentioned if we've tried something absolute. But Zichara, I think I saw that on Hermitage Oil. I think it was Ashfaq that asked that. Ashfaq, where did you see that? Or Rich is collecting soaps. You got to try the sandalwood soap.
Have to.
It's pretty good. So yeah, I ended up ordering a big big case. I don't think I'll ever go through it, but just to make sure that I still have it. Sergio, yes. Well, I don't know which one you're getting. The one that I'm familiar with is. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Material hunting is what Oz is doing. Do you know about that soap, Rich? That sandalwood soap everybody has?
So I use this one. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Where am I going? Right there. So it's the Mysore Sandalwood Centennial Edition. I think Nikhil touched on this.
Yep.
That's how I knew about it. And it smells amazing. I mean, well, rising rising Mysore, if you pair with this, amazing. And then the other one that I use is the Evelyn and Crabtree one too.
I didn't know that. Do they still make it?
Not in this presentation. I don't think so. So I grabbed a couple of these to pair with when I wear with the fragrance. But yeah, this one, if you can find it, is so fragrant. It's really good. It's amazing. I mean, you shower and then you feel that on you for actually a couple of hours. The way it leaves the smell on the skin, and then if you add more sandalwood, real sandalwood fragrance on top of it, is just amazing. The whole shower just smells like it too. So I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, Sergio, we had to get it shipped to us too. The soap Centennial is from Mysore only and is distributed by whoever. I found it on Amazon. And Crabtree's a UK company, I believe. London?
Yeah.
Netherlands. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Will is likes the same thing too. And then Ashfaq, I was referring to you. I think you asked if anybody tried. Is it Tiara? Absolute. Let me see back up here. Or I'm saying Tiara. Is it even Tiara?
I didn't see that.
It's like a. There's another name for it. Let me see. I can't find his comment, but he was asking about an absolute, and I think I saw that on Hermitage Oils.
TR, he's asking again.
Oh, flower. Okay, yes. Is that the same thing as Frangipani though? I thought they were different. What is the difference? Color bottles. About which color am I looking for?
Zerjoff. They're buying a Zerjoff.
Oh, the 1888.
Yeah.
That one is like was it a sweet floral amber? I don't remember. I had a bottle, but I sold it. It was a bit too sweet for me. Oh, okay. So yep. Okay, so Ashfaq. Okay, so they ran out, huh? Shoot. Oh, a variant. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, so maybe different scent profile than frangipani. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so they. Oh, I was planning on getting that. Apparently, they're sold out. Okay, so Caillou's saying, okay, yep. So I do remember properly, but the performance on that one is amazing. Did they reformulate it or what? I had well, I think it's the same bottle, right? The brown or yeah, brown color bottle. Okay, so gunmetal saying is a variation of gardenia. Yeah, that one is pretty good, and the I wore it during winter, and then it just bloomed on my skin. It was really sweet, ambery, floral. It smelled really good. It was just too potent for me. Like I said, I tend to like lighter scents. That one, I sprayed one, and then I could smell it everywhere. I ended up not keeping it, but it's a great fragrance. Eden Botanical. Let me see if they have it. I need to put an order with Hermitage. They have some interesting things that
Do they ship to the U.S. easily?
I think they do. Yeah, because a couple Ikram orders some stuff from there. I think one of the conversation is said he ordered Dragon Blood from there. So yeah, I'm guessing if they ship there, they're probably shipping here too.
I know Peter said they're on vacation till September.
Yep. So that's what happened last like a week ago. I checked on the website and then they were saying that they will be they're on pause or something.
Holiday or whatever they call it.
Brown red. Rich is trying to figure out
They quit shipping to South Africa, so
what? Really? Huh.
so Ikram just said.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, if people are willing to pay the shipping, then they should still. I can't see that in Eden Botanical, so that might be the only place now. The citrus. Have you checked on our what? Shikwasa.
It's a citrus fruit. I haven't. There are hundreds and hundreds of citruses. It gets crazy out there.
I have not tried. It's like my go-to yuzu right now. I love it.
I don't know if he's watching, but I've had this conversation with the dish.
Oh yeah.
He's just like, if you really knew how many citruses there were to put as tops of perfumes, it's awesome.
Well, you have to buy a certain amount. Yes. Yep. Do they take Ikram? Do they take the VAT out of the price, or do they charge you VAT when you order from South Africa?
Did you see what Peter's working on, Oz?
So the couple of times I talked to him, I know he wanted to create spiritually leaning fragrance centered around lotus and lotus flower. And then another time when I talked to him, he said he's working on combining Ansar woods to come up with something
with Insert Dude's name on it.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
On the bottle. So
wow.
Yeah, that's never happened. So
that's pretty cool.
A lot of pressure there.
So it'll be like an Ansar edition. A lot of expectations.
It has to be all natural though. So
Will is saying you can't go wrong with Lotus anything.
I don't know about that.
It's like I'm using, what is it? Is it pink Lotus? And then some oud, like floral ouds.
Hmm.
That I'm working on. I have so many projects going on just as a way to explore at the same time and not get bored.
Yeah. And then see what develop. I can see from your haraku, how do you pronounce that?
Huakai.
Hokai, that that's your mental started to your sandalwood creation from here. Is
Okay,
that
yep.
correct?
Yep, you're getting yep, exactly, yep. The combination there. But in that one is just royal Hawaiian sandalwood. And then the Indian sandalwood, yes. Yep.
Nice.
Actually, yeah, there's a little bit of centalol in there too. Pink lotus goes well with a lot of things, but it can get swallowed up easily. Yep.
That's true. That Rasa has pink lotus in it too. It's a main note.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Geez, we've been here for like 2 hours and 30 minutes.
I know it goes by quick.
Yeah, I know, right? Rich, are you making a list of like fragrances to buy? He's talking about Zerjoff. Now is Frederick Mall. Is it Portrait of a Lady? Yeah. But yeah, so the one thing that I'm really looking forward to is from Dicel. I think Will introduced me to that one. He mentioned it. Is it Jinko? And I reached out to the perfumer, asked when it's going to be released, and then he said he's working on the formula before he releases it to the US. So it's just a waiting game at this point.
So gunmetal on this question, I want to smell synthetic fragrance from both of you. You'll probably never get it from me. The respect I have for perfumers who deal in synthetics, that's really where master perfumers are all about. I mean, it can't be said enough. To do a fully synthetic perfume that wows you, it's amazing what Laudermill has done. Thierry Wasser has done. It's
Oh yeah,
there's no way I would attempt. Like it's something you'd have to shut off and literally go at least 5 years to learn hundreds and hundreds and smell every day. It wouldn't be worth it to me to even get that
level of
behind me.
experience. Yeah. So the problem, well, yeah, just to tag on to what you just said, the issue is with synthetics, you have singulars and profiles and stuff like that. You have to learn how to layer them properly to get the desired effect. Either it's something that will last long, but then just flat. If you want complexity, then you really need to know what you're doing. For me, like I really enjoy mixed media in a sense that like the meat can be the naturals, and around it, then I can select some ACs that have like a specific scent profile and just kind of build around it to kind of make the natural shine a little bit more. But it's definitely is not something that I'm throwing out of the door. I'm just trying to be mindful of the ratio. And then again, skill set too. At this point, if you have to put something that is 100% synthetic, I don't know. I don't know what is going to come out of it. Well, I mean, there are things that are easy to make, right? If you make a fragrance that is sweet, amber, musky, and stuff like that with florals on top of it, that's easy to make. But if you really want to be at the level of some of the master perfumers that are building things from scratch, even florals from scratch with individual components and stuff like that, that takes a lot of knowledge. And then I think even them, the way they study is taking the GCMS of the natural plant, but also
Hmm.
headspace analysis where you're also capturing, because the thing is when you do the GCMS of the absolute, right, after you've extracted and stuff like that, there are some volatile compound in the living flower, for example, that you're not going to see in the absolute or the essential oil. So you have to study both to kind of pick up, okay, what gives the smell when it is a living plant, right? So that when you're reconstructing it, you can say, okay, this synthetic, I don't like to call them synthetics, this AC um, ingredient has this scent profile, and you can pull from different things and then kind of build it together and then have something that is true to nature or at least close, or some type of fantasy representation of what is in nature. So it takes a lot of studying.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't say my skill set is quite there yet. Yeah. So okay, Will is reaffirming that it is making it a lot harder for me to wait for this thing. Ikram is saying that too. Ikram, I think you tried it when you were in Japan, right? This sandalwood soap is so strong. It's like best fall I can smell right now. I'm just gonna move it here. Jingo smells like you're sitting in a deep moss covered Japanese forest with the finest ago stick burning in front of you. All right, guys, thank you. Oh gosh, all right. He said soon. That was like a month ago.
Who's this?
From this Dissel brand, and then the fragrance they're talking about is it Jinko or
Oh,
Ginko?
it's literally called that.
Yeah,
It's based around that oud or what?
apparently that's why Will is raving about it, and then Ikram too. And he tried a lot of them.
3 grades of Kyra chips.
You know. Okay, so yeah, so the name I avoid saying the name of the perfumer because I don't want to butcher it. Yasuyuki Ikram can correct me because he I rated equal to Kiara. Okay, wow. Okay, that's pretty good.
Where do you buy your dessert from? Lucky Scent?
Yes, so far. Yep. Yep. Oh, see, Ashfaq is not showing his true nature. This guy knows a lot.
I
Um,
know.
uh, but yeah, he just let something slip out a little bit here about the headspace analysis and GCMS and things like that, and for reconstruction and yeah, yes. So so
Where did you see this comment? I don't see this comment.
oh, which one? Sorry.
The where Ashfaq's releasing stuff.
Oh, the comment that Ashfaq made.
Yeah.
Around 7:47.
All right.
Go all the way is right below the big bold Jinko word by Caillou. So Amy is asking, do we believe Dessert in their all natural claims? I love them. So as a perfumer, you can make something smell very natural, but also have some synthetics in it that are not apparent. It can be marketing or well, it can be marketing, not to mention those. But and then again, this is just so I can speak to how natural the smell. Now, the ingredients that are there, I can't tell you if they're like they don't contain any synthetics at all. That I won't be able to tell you. But from what I'm smelling, and then the ingredients that I've been able to, like the natural ingredient that I've tried that overlap with what he says is in it, and then the other stuff that I'm smelling, they smell pretty natural. The longevity of his materials too tells me they're natural. The only way you will hide it and you put synthetics in it and then hide it to this degree of smelling natural is if you're trying to expand, like push longevity or diffusion. And I don't see that here, at least from what I'm getting.
I
So
would
there's
go on rec. I'd go on record and say they're 100% natural.
okay, there you go.
And I
Do,
can, I mean, I can't say who, but I mean, I just caught somebody big time. I mean, it's not
oh
that
yeah,
hot. It's not that easy to hide synthetics,
yeah.
especially when all you do is wear naturals. Like my skin, I can tell you right now what's. I mean, but I won't. I'll tell you in private what's in this.
Hmm.
Many things. Like it might. The more naturals I wear and oils I wear, there's certain things that just really pop off to my nose now.
I see. Yeah. So to me, again, like I said, it smells natural. It's just that I'm not the perfumer, so I can't tell you that they're 100% naturals, but that's what they come off to me, especially when you compare with other fragrances. So Ashrak is saying he's reading too much. Can tell.
Appreciate that, Will. Thank you. And I respect the people in the work of synthetics 100% because of the vast expertise difference of what it takes to make a
Absolutely.
Abercrombie, an ANF Fierce or something like that. I mean, it's a lot of expertise in that bottle, that simple
Yeah.
bottle. You say we go 10 or 15 more minutes till 3 hours?
Oh wow, 3 hours. Yeah, let's do 15 more. So who's tried so again, well, I did ask this question ask Will this question before. It's like something that is along the line of Decel. So it's like the same aromatherapeutic type of feel, natural as well. There's this house, I think it's called J Sense out of Japan, I believe too. Anybody here tried them? Are they along the same line? Some of the UK are really nice for compliance stuff. Like a, oh, Will is saying some of the UK, UE, EU perfumers have really mastered the IFRA compliance stuff. Yeah, that is another set of regulations. Um, it takes a long time to get acquainted with them and know exactly what you're doing. Yeah, Ikram, I think so too. Yeah, I think is a lady from the article that I was reading. So Dusita Papillon, yeah.
Are we talking about IFRA compliant or what are we talking about?
Yeah, I think Will was referring to people in the EU, UK, still
4162
doing good
things?
stuff while remaining IFRA compliant,
Oh, got it.
right? Well, I hope I'm not
Well,
mistaken.
if Francesca Bianchi has to be in that conversation.
Ikram is saying, thank God he doesn't have to deal with that. Okay, I heard the names. They only use local ingredients. Okay, J-Sense. Okay.
I know Jason's haven't tried. I've seen them.
Oh, wow. Holly's saying she finds them to be off-putting in the extreme. Will is saying good thing. Yeah, if right. That's Brendan's territory there.
This year we're coming out with some high end videos where people are gonna start talking, and I'll let them. So I've waited 2 years to avoid the conversation.
So
But
you've
seriously,
been avoiding it?
yeah. Well, seriously, what IFRA we're talking about a rash is that the only thing they're talking about naturals? Is there something else that you
Or
know
from
about?
of what? Of Ifra?
Their problem is what rashes and irritation.
Well, yeah, allergies
What
and
else is there? Okay, but I have proof. They have stuff that is linked to cancer that they okay.
oh, wait a second. There's a oh, please can you repeat that last part? Sorry, something.
Me?
Yeah. You said something about
Oh,
Ifra.
yeah. They have ingredients that are safe that are linked to cancer.
Oh yeah. Well,
I would rather get a rash over cancer any day.
from your naturals, right? Uh,
If we're
some
talking about rashes,
well, yeah. It's
I've gotten rashes from 2 perfumes in the last 2 years. One of them is by Killian.
Satan. Somebody's. Oh gosh.
What are you laughing at?
No, so yeah, the comments are funny. You need to read them. Oh gosh.
Good.
Jay Jay White? Fantastic. Okay, I've not. That's
I've
not.
reviewed all rogues really high. I regret a couple of them now that I've learned about Fougere.
Oh, Cecile is good. I like her work.
That's right, Ashfaq.
Oh, what's her name? Oh, Nose. Yeah,
She calls the Ifra Satan.
that's funny. Oh yeah, the ones with the resins and yeah, balsams. I don't remember. Yeah,
We're
that's
reading. What comments are you reading?
wait, are you delayed? Maybe okay. So Ikram is talking about somebody calling Ifra Satan and then
Oh yeah, I
went
see that.
into a video. Yeah. So yeah, for me, mostly is about knowing when I say safe. So for example, citruses, right? You can't dump a bunch of citruses in your fragrances just because you want a citrus fragrance and then sell it to people. Depending on the level, photosensitivity can be an issue. Things like that, I will read on it, and then I'll just make sure that I'm within limits that are not too harmful when you're wearing something that is citrus heavy under the sun and things like that. It's more about knowledge of something that I can use rather than following it like as a law. But yeah, again, so whatever is synthetic is not necessarily safer. So because we've seen situations where they will release something and then a couple of years down the line it's like, oh, by the way, it's bad. So yeah. Oh yeah, a nose. Uh, she's really knowledgeable. Watch her videos. Do you follow her, Brennan?
Does she still do videos?
She still does like the yeah. So she would do
I,
like
I
those
used to like a year ago, but I haven't seen her stuff for quite a while.
on Instagram. I think she's active with those like little short videos and not really
I,
reviews.
I have to make sure I'm following her then because I haven't for a while. It's been quite. I thought she works with Fleur Bond, right? Didn't you get an article from her? What that?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
She works. Yeah, she's full of knowledge. Fume by Henley. pretty good. Linked to. Did you see a correlation between Fume and Bloodline? Some degree.
I get what you're saying, but I don't like Fume as much.
Oh yeah, no. They're
No,
like
it was too much. The smoke.
yeah.
It was just not the same for some reason
Hey, catch my whiff.
for me.
How are you doing?
Hello, catch my whiff.
Sir, Brenda, you're gonna love this comment.
I see it.
Oh, you saw it? Okay, all right.
I mean, if I could get my mom on the channel, people don't realize I grew up with the most allergies of any kid I've ever known.
Oh, really?
And now the only thing that gives me allergies is synthetics. It's a joke. Everything, it's done. It's overreached. It's clearly about money and patented synthetics. I can tell you the path to me. I mean, because you're going to get approached one day, Oz.
What?
In a couple of years, watch. Within 5 years, you're going to get approached by one of the big three. They're going to say, "Hey, look, smell this," and you're going to be like,
okay, I see what you mean.
You're going to smell the perfume. You're like, it's not as good as mine. Then they're going to hand you another sheet, and on that sheet's going to be a P&L, a profit loss. It's going to be business. They're going to show you if you switch to this, you keep your same market share, you keep your same sales, and we'll grow your distribution, and you get 80% more margins by going this way.
Just as like business talk, eh?
Look with Zoologist and Prin, what just happened. I almost guarantee that's exactly what happened with both of those houses.
Oh.
They both need blowing up, but yes.
I've seen a trend like that with a couple of people where they get sent free stuff as an alternative to what they already have, just so they can try it. Obviously, a marketing sales can try to get a strategy to get more sales and stuff like that. So I get what you're saying, the angle that you're saying. So it's like, oh, wait a second. This is a holy Jinko.
Bye, Ashback.
Oh, Hashback. Yep. Have a good night. Time to go back to sleep. Oh yeah, it must be late there.
Oh, hey Ryan, how's it going? He has a great IG account there. Knows of Matek. If you don't,
Ryan. Oh, which one? Oh,
no.
nose. Okay. Okay.
Aromatic.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a great account.
Perfect. Okay, we'll follow. Gunmill is saying everything in moderation. Perhaps some synthetic scent blow out my nose, and Oakmoss has given me skin rashes. Both have allergens. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Oh, we missed this comment, by the way. It's Holly's. What stands out in regards to Decer? I mean, for me, it's Keeman. Sorry, sold out. But Kurakami is a good backup to that, Holly, for me.
Oh, for me, it's difficult. I like a lot of them. So I would say Shira, messing this one. Shiragoromo is a good one. Yeah. Florals, and then a little bit of wood in the back. In the back there, I think is really well done. Yeah, the white floral that he's using there, I think
it's got to be rose in there too, right?
Yeah. Is really well done. So I would say price point there, if I was to find one that I could be satisfied with, I will go with the Shiragoromo. But I like all of them. It really depends on what type you're looking at. For example, if I remember correctly, Suki is the one that is really herbal. So you might not enjoy that. So it depends on. But if you love florals, look at his fragrances that have some floral spin to them. They're really well done. Really natural. Yeah. There's just something calming and soothing about his compositions.
Which is the point of the fragrance. They literally say their house is built in Sapporo, Japan, as an incense.
Yeah. So that would be for me.
Yeah, Amy, there's more proof about zoologist change. I don't know. Do you know about the bat change that he had?
Yeah, I was kind of bummed about that, but again,
Have you smelled the original?
yes, I have a sample of that,
Awesome.
like the five. Well, I don't remember what size it was, but the bigger size one. But then they reformulated it with print, right?
Yep, and you can buy the original from Olympic Orchards here in Washington.
Okay, so I might end up doing that because I really enjoyed that one.
She took back the contract.
Okay, that must be some weird.
But he offered her to reformulate, and she's like, "There's no way."
Okay, I see you. So I see. Yeah, some people like to stand by their work, right?
Well, I again, it's I'm pretty sure it's IFRA. He
You know,
cheapened everything to sell it like crazy.
Asunarito, I was one of those that you have to wear a few times to understand that. Oh, yep, that one too. I don't have it here, but that one too I really enjoy. Hasunito. Um, yeah, I tried it 2 years ago,
Do
and
you
I
own
was
the
like,
bottle of that? Do you have a
oh yeah,
bottle?
yeah, I do.
Jeez.
So yeah, I'll have. Did I include that or no?
No, it's fine.
Okay. So I'll just make sure you're tracking while you're tracking. Last time I had to ask you so I could write it down. Otherwise, I'm gonna send things that you already have. But yeah, that one too is pretty good, especially with the oud and then the indulls in it. The florals is just well done. There's this vegetable animal musk, and then towards I think towards the dry down, there's like it turns like really really faintly powdery in a sense. Is really well done. I really enjoy it. But for something that is more palatable, easy to enjoy, like Goromo is really good. What is Rich saying?
Oh, he pointed out some stuff that I've known for a year and a half.
Oh, Rich, right?
He deleted it from the public page. It's probably not deleted on your site though.
Oh,
Did you read it?
no, I'm trying to find it right here. Okay, say, oh, any of
There it is.
okay.
So what do you make 4160 Tuesdays? Perfumers on the IFRA board.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, then you defend it, right?
Oh, they defend it like crazy. People don't know it.
Oh, is that why Will's saying that he's not attacking? That makes sense. I was like, what? He said at least it's not attacking.
She sends out pawns to do her dirty work.
Wait,
Let's
what?
put it that way. Last year I got attacked like crazy on a rogue post.
Huh.
Amy knows this. Amy read the whole thing. I deleted it, but in 45 minutes it was probably over 200 comments. Nasty. And I asked the guy to stop 5 times and he wouldn't. So afterwards I went and researched it. They're all tied to her, Sarah McCartney. And I
Oh,
was like,
wow.
you've got to be. And then I go look at her site. She puts IFRA stamp on her stuff, and they were attacking that he shouldn't be able to put non-IFRA, Rogue, Manual Cross.
Oh,
And I'm like, if you put non-IFRA, it'd be easy for me to buy my stuff. So you get to put IFRA, and they don't get to put non-IFRA. That's your. I left it. I left it since that day. He asked me for a public debate on my social media. And so if you guys watch my Rogue review, this is exactly, I'm giving you tidbits of what that was all about. I said, I won't debate you, but I'll debate your boss. So if Sarah ever wants to debate me, I'm open to it. Yeah,
wow.
that's real.
Yeah. Wow. Behind the scenes stuff. That's interesting to hear. I want to go quickly back to a comment that I forgot to mention. Um, Amy mentioned that she said anything with yuzu are good from the house. I can see that. And she mentioned at the end Adameku, I believe. First time I tried that, I was floored. It's a sweet floral, sweet fruity floral that is just amazing. If you're into that stuff, I was really impressed by that from the house. Uh. 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 Still reading. Yeah, I'm not impressed with some unfinished sentences there.
Too much trouble at the end of this.
I know they're creating trouble. Oh, okay. So, Ikram, you also like Abameku then too? Yeah. The first time I tried that, I was like, wow, that would be stunning on a woman too. Probably gonna be my next bottle.
Rich, I'm surprised you don't like the Shipper CM. I mean,
Rich one, heavy patchouli. What is it? Balenciaga, bro. um, really, yeah, I'm surprised too that he didn't like that. That line.
yeah, those are the three, Rich. I agree with that.
I'm just retrying some of these here.
I didn't know any new. My 15 have nothing to do with Dessert, so Dessert's coming out with 2 new frags.
Oh, are they?
That's what Will says.
Oh, apparently I'm not up to date here. The only one that I know of is the Jinko, but he was working on that. I'm not sure if that's what they're Will is referring to.
I just with Keeman, that's like my first really introduction to the house, so I have to get more involved.
That's a good point, Amy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, actually, Oz, that's up to you. Can they put their IGs in the comments? Instagram.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Actually, what is the other IG? Something Aromatech. Before I lose it, let me roll back up. Oh yeah, Rich, I saw that video where she explaining things about Ifra. Where is the IG? I was looking for, but I can't find it. All right. That's too far. Okay. I'll have to hit you up later to remember that. I'll post about other stuff besides perfume though. Yeah, Will is into tea, I believe, too.
Cigars, beer.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
cigar?
Food.
I've never seen him post about cigar.
Oh yeah,
What? Really?
a couple times. Because of my 2 posts, I met some really cool perfumers
Huh.
in the background. I was like, oh, that's cool. They're like, this is what I'm smoking tonight. I was like, oh, cool.
Rich is a harassing Halen.
I let him go long enough, man. I don't know how he is in so many streams. He has to have like 8 things up at a time.
He must have a crazy setup at home.
Every stream I go into, Rich is there. Everyone.
The battery is running out here.
Well, it's about that time, anyways.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah, I'm thinking about, and Will, I don't know about that. I mean, the deadline is Wednesday. I mean, the damage is kind of done. That was more damage than I thought on Instagram. So if I think YouTube will serve any purpose, I'll put it out. And I guess I'll just do a short one and read the email just for everybody. Everybody's excited about that now.
Yeah.
The big thing that, yeah, the whole thing started in the unboxing about I got pissed off at the metal cap. Like I was told like these are a no-no. And then so that was the main thing
Oh
I
yeah.
emailed about, and they were crappy on that too. And they attacked big time professionals on that without knowing it.
I'm just on my phone. We're just. Are you sure? What kind of phone is that? Let's see. Galen is 3 hours is a long time. I'm starting to. What time is it? Oh wow, it's 8. Wow.
Is it 8 for you? Yeah, 6:15 for me.
Yeah, I gotta eat. I didn't eat earlier. Oh gosh, did you see Rich comments? Really? Oh,
The
that's
Indians?
no. You gotta read it.
What did he say? Which one?
No, he's messing with you. You gotta read it again. Rich has ways. Look at Amy's comment.
I'm still not getting it.
Even after seeing Amy's comment.
I see Amy's. I see Rick added Indians earlier, and I'm launching some spicy perfumes right now. What am I missing?
All right, you gotta think about it and come back.
Oh my gosh!
He's doing fart joke.
Oh,
Of course. This was awesome. Thank you guys for joining. Discussion was amazing. People are interactive and stuff like that, willing to share. Makes it always fun. Thank you, Brandon, for joining as well, for your time. Looking forward to the next one on your channel. That one's going to be
yes.
pretty good.
We'll announce it in 3 days. We'll give everybody
Yep.
3 days. It's we don't even know when it's going to be, so it'll be special.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
All right, everybody have a
Oz.
same to you too, and then have a great night.
Peace out, everyone. Bye.
All right, bye.